What's going on, Miami Hurricanes fans and my college football family? And I got, listen. We have a couple things that we need to discuss, right? Yo, look, Coop, what are you doing? Coop, you're fashionably late to your streams, but 9:30 is a totally different level.
Co-op, this is officially going to be my last call before I head out to Oregon.
Oh, snap.
Ducks got a bye this week, Sue. Can I get an It's All About the Hugo Canes?
Absolutely.
Question mark, question mark.
You know. Who's calling me right now? Who's calling me right now?
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
We need to have Shannon give Coop a lecture on being professional, minus the IG live though.
Okay. You know what? I am very late, so understandable. You know, people are foaming at the mouth. There's $250 on the line tonight, so understandable. I'm not even going to be mad. Actually, mucho respect for hitting up that phone line before we even technically get it open. I don't know how that just happened, so you're some sort of technical wizard to be able to get through when it's closed, technically. So, Daytime Cheese with the one. You know. Bahama SC with the 305. Yeah, so I'm late. Thank you for that. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. I'll get you sat up atop your throne here in just a moment. What's Coop's excuse? Why is Coop half an hour late? No comment. How about we go with no comment? The important thing, okay? Listen. The important thing, let's focus on what matters. And that is that we are live right now about to talk Miami Hurricanes versus USF. And the phone lines will be open here in a bit. You call in, give your score prediction for the game. You get it right, you win 250 buckaroos. I don't have a $50 bill, so just pretend there's one here. $250 on the line tonight. Now, what I really want to see is some USF fans. If you are a USF fan in this stream, put a number 2. If you're not, put a number 1. If you're a USF fan, put a number 2. That's because you come in second, because Miami will be number 1. If you're not, put a 1. I want to see. Okay. All right. About what I expected. Where are the USF fans? Where are the USF fans? Do not tell me that they don't watch this, because they've been talking about my shows and what I've been saying on the videos all week on Twitter. They've been tagging me. Coop said this. Coop said that. What a psychopath. Unbelievable. What's this guy smoking? I said tonight, you can show up and you can call into the show and you can rep your team and it will be entirely anonymous. That's what they said. Look, I understand, okay? I understand. They said, okay, hold on. I got to get this off my chest. Give me a second. We're going to get to breaking the game down. We're going to open the phone line. This week has been very interesting. This was the toughest time I have ever had getting a guest for my Inside Insight show. Toughest time. I've been doing it 2 years. I had an easier time getting FAMU, Ball State, any and every nobody that we played last year. So what's the deal with USF fans? I ask them on Twitter. I said, what's the deal? How come y'all don't want to come on and talk about your team? I don't bite. I give you an opportunity to boost your platform. We promote you. It's not that. It's not a debate. It's just, let's talk about your team a little bit. And you want to know what they said? They said, we prefer to remain anonymous. None of us want to be on video, and by none, that's a stretch. There was one. They said, we prefer to remain anonymous, Coop. So I don't get it. I don't get it. If you're gonna, I feel like if you're gonna talk that much trash and you get invited onto a show, obviously the world does not revolve around Coop. I understand that. There will be people that are not interested. But the fact that it took me like 3 straight days of begging people to come on to finally get one guy that had the balls to do it blows my mind. They said they want to remain anonymous. They don't want to show their face. So here's why I'm pissed. They don't have to show their face tonight. Use a voice changer. Call in on the phone, and when I say, who do we have, say no comment. You don't have to tell me who you are. But they won't, and they don't. I don't get it. For such a fan base that claims to be such a proud bunch, when you're going to dog me and talk a bunch of crap on me, show up and back up your football team. It's fun. But they won't. I literally, listen, guys, help me. This is not a bit. This is not some kind of funny skit. I know it's hard to take me serious sometimes. I genuinely do not understand it. But it is what it is. It doesn't matter. We'll find out who the better football team is tomorrow night. And it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. I just could not believe that they didn't want to come on here. So, blanket thank yous to everyone who's here. I appreciate you. I won't go name by name because I know we're late. I know the people want to get into the juicy stuff, so we're going to do that. I am going to put Bahama SC atop the throne here. Phone line will open up in 10, 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes.
To where to you.
But for real, it's good to see y'all in here.
They mad cause they ain't his face with open eyes and hand over mouth, palm down hand, light skin tone.
I told them. They said, Coop, listen, you know what? We'll get to it. They think that Miami is scared to play at their stadium because they said there's going to be 55,000 plus people there. My words, not theirs. Okay, fine. Glenn G, thank you for the 2. I love it. If I seem mad, I'm not. I wasn't mad at my walking and venting, and I'm not mad now. I'm excited. This is fun. They're just digging that hole deeper and deeper. Yeah. Now, what is upsetting, though, is how come, I know why, but I'm gonna ask anyways, how come the Swamp was such a tough place to play, but then when we put up 41 points on Florida at the Swamp is no longer a tough place to play? As in, we don't get any credit for that. Florida sucks. Florida's a terrible football team all around. Horribly coached. Oh my goodness, like they're in trouble. But it was still 90,000 plus at the Swamp. How come it was the toughest place to play right before kickoff, and immediately after the game, well, the Swamp it's no big deal. It's real funny how that works, isn't it? Real funny. Yeah, they got to make excuses. Exactly. So let's get into it tonight. My apologies for being late, but I think we're still going to have a good time tonight. The number 8 ranked Miami Hurricanes taking on the South Florida Bulls, 7 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. This will be on ESPN at Raymond James Stadium. Some of you have caught on to what I'm doing with their stadium name, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, just ignore me. It's fine. This will be on ESPN. I will have links for the game if you need it. What's really funny here is poor FSU. 0-3, by the way. Come on, I know I was late, but come on. 0-3, by the way. They play a 3-0 Cal team tomorrow that just so happens to kick off at the same time, but theirs will be aired on ESPN2. That is because the world will be watching Miami versus USF because this game is building up quite a bit of hype. Quite a bit of hype. Whoa there, Kane up. Whoa there. Don't spam it. Don't spam it. You're good. I see you. I see you. FSU will be 0-4. Yeah. So let's jump over and take a look here because I see some people asking. Team captains tomorrow. Got a good list here for Miami. Zach Carpenter, Mawanoa, Cam Ward again, front and center. He continues to deserve that because he's earned it. Then you also have, actually you have both Mawanoas. You have the Mawanoa brothers as team captains. Alston and Simeon Barrow. SBJ _ TKM24, first ever super chat. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'll pin you up once we kick back over to the other screen. First ever super chat. Thank you for the love. Was that you that was calling? Was that you? We also have a look at the uniform combo tomorrow. White over green. What are we thinking? I know uniform combos don't win games, but, you know, you want to look good. You want to look good. I like the white over green. I'm cool with it. It's funny because, you know, we could have went a little different here, but I think we've not worn this combo yet, if I'm not mistaken. So we've actually been changing it up a little bit so far this season. You prefer white over orange? See, and that's actually what I expected. I thought we might see white over orange because USF has green, but it is what it is, you know. Florida wanted to do the whiteout. We did Stormtroopers. So I think it's kind of funny. What's up, Dion? I actually think it's kind of funny. Just my opinion. Weather report for the Tampa area tomorrow. 7 p.m. kickoff. So we're looking at, I think it's supposed to be pretty nice. It is. It is. 80 degrees. Low chance of precipitation. So please, goodness gracious, no 2.5 hour weather delay. I'm begging you. But it should be nice. Low chance of rain. It's going to be partly cloudy at kickoff, and then it clears up probably after halftime. Going to be just a great night for football. Great night for football. I like to show FanDuel. They still have the spread at 16.5. Miami still favored by 16.5 going into this one. Over under 64.5. I think that dropped by a point. But 16.5 point favorite. Still going into this one.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Bull burgers tomorrow. Go Canes Grin.
That's right. Butcher, I've been saying hashtag butcher the Bulls. Butcher the Bulls. That's what I've been saying. Butcher the Bulls and cook those bad boys up well done and eat. Now, I do want to ask a couple things I want to cover before we open up the phone lines tonight. Thank you for the 305, Choppagal. Appreciate you. Send you the info to join the channel. I can do that. No pressure, though. Never any pressure, Robbie. But I can drop it in the chat if you want. Please don't feel pressured to join, though. But I know you like having that U by your name. I saw you asking about it. I'll drop it in the chat. There it is. I know, Michael. It's going to be great. We said it. Miami fans have said it, and that's why it's funny, because I understand that there's this thing called Canes Twitter. I know a lot of you are, aware of it and a part of it. We're a rowdy bunch on social media. And Even though we talk a lot of trash, I have said this will be Miami's toughest test so far. Keyword so far. I think USF probably beats Florida. Is it fair to say that? Do you guys think that they would beat Florida? Like, let's say it was the exact same scenario. Graham Mertz at quarterback, just like it was week 1. Do you think that USF beats Florida or no? What do you guys think? It's hypothetical. I get it. I'm just curious. Because here's what's interesting. Here's what I'm getting at, why you think about it. The more and more that I look at this matchup, I'm talking on paper and going back and watching how these two teams have played this season.
To wear the U
Hear me out.
on the side of your helmet.
I was the one that called LMAOU gotta pick up.
Hey, respect for trying to get through that early. Respect. It's not open. It's not open yet. I'll let you know when we open the floodgates. But it's not open yet. Thank you for the 2, SBG. I appreciate you. We'll try to get you in here. We'll try to get you in here. Thank you, my friend. Robbie Dukes. Welcome to the Canes fam. There it is, Robbie. Let's see that U by your name. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I like how you guys are spamming that. I love that. Please keep those coming all night long. All night long. Tell me if I'm crazy when I say I have only gotten more and more confident as the game has gotten closer. And not in a way, not as in, okay, Coop is really leaning into the fandom. I'm sipping the Kool-Aid. I'm seeing the highlights from Cam Ward. I'm seeing the GIFs all over everywhere. No, the more I look at this USF team, their quarterback Brown is okay, but he's mostly just a runner. He, in fact, leads the team in rushing, ran for over 100 yards against Alabama, but he's yet to throw for over 200 yards in a game, and he's only thrown 2 touchdown passes with a 56% completion percentage. Is that supposed to scare me? 37% when he's under pressure. Do you think he's not going to be under pressure tomorrow? Now, hey, that offense kind of runs through that quarterback. They're big fans of him. But outside of that, they have 3 experienced running backs, but all of this is about the run game. It's all about their ground and pound. And I just, no matter how much I look at this, they don't really have an advantage in any position group that I can find. So the more I look at it, as I said, the more and more confident I get. Now, I know that what's funny is so many USF fans said, Coop, yo, you better be ready. You're looking past us. Yo, I am a fan. I promise you Cam Ward is not looking past you. I promise you that Elijah Alston is not looking past you. I am a fan. I don't have to prep for the game. Now, I try to be open and honest and real, but I'm just saying, what do they have? Give me honest. Please, be honest. Is there anything that scares you about USF? Or do you feel like they have an advantage in any position group going into this game? And I'm not trying to just downplay them. They did hang with Alabama for 3.5 quarters. Goodness gracious, that's all I've heard for the entire week. We played Bama tough until the last 5 minutes. They beat Southern Miss, and they beat Bethune-Cookman. I truly feel like this is a scenario where they feel like they're trending up. They like their quarterback, and they believe in Alex Golish. But I think the number one point here, and I'm just going to be honest, I think the number one thing is they're wanting to go out and really push that they're going to win this game, because if they end up winning it, they look like they're geniuses. How could anyone predict the upset? Because they're not expected to win. If they lose, everyone says, well, we weren't expected to win the
Brown
game.
gets spied all game long by Alston and Wes, and we pick him 2 to 3 times. They break some solid runs, but depth and size wins all day, every day.
So the thing is, they are going to be successful on the ground at times. I think that they end up in triple digits, definitely. If they can get 100-plus rushing, this isn't going to be a Ball State scenario. We're not going to hold them to like 40 or 50 rushing. I don't think Miami shuts it down to that extent because, again, they have some depth there. They have the guys in that running back room, but when we're talking trenches, absolutely not. There's no way. And they're going to be living in the backfield, you know, with Brown and putting him under pressure. And I just think that the fans want to believe, and I don't blame them. I saw a lot of people use the analogy, and they said USF fans sound like Miami fans. When we wanted the team to be good, so we tried to will it into existence, like we tried to manifest it, and we wanted to talk a lot of trash, but we weren't there yet. And we were just hoping that we would talk the trash anyways, and the team would back it up for us. So, like I said, if someone puts out USF is upsetting Miami, I guarantee it, you can take it to the bank, bet the mortgage payment on it. If they do, in fact, win tomorrow, everyone is going to be retweeting that person. They're going to be like, wow, like, how did you know you're such a football genius? If they're wrong, they really, at the end of the day, don't have anything to lose, if you actually think about it. They're playing the number 8 ranked Miami Hurricanes. They're 2-1 with wins over teams that nobody cares about. They're hoping that this, you know, is something that can really get their team trending up and get everyone talking about USF. So I respect them in that aspect, and I understand why they're doing it. I get why they're doing it. I do. But I cannot sit here and pretend like they have an advantage anywhere. Yeah, and if they're wrong, then they either just delete tweets or you say, you know, hey, I thought we could do it, and it's that's it. And that's it. This team is locked in. Hey, Almont Planet, thank you for the big 5. It's so nice to see the jump that Wesley Basaint has taken, isn't it? That man he's playing. He's playing. What's up, Roach Killer? Tomorrow morning and afternoon, their fans will be amped up. That won't matter. 1 hour before kickoff, fear will kick in for them. Then misery after misery, 2 touchdowns from the Canes. So my bold prediction was that this is not even bold, really. They'll consider it bold. Is that their big push is that they had to open that Upper West deck because they had such a high demand for student tickets. Yo, bets on how long they actually stay. Unless they just want to hang out and watch Cam Ward play and this Miami Hurricanes team play, how long did they stay? Because when I interviewed Randy on my Inside Insight show, which, by the way, if you missed it, you should check it out because Randy was talking up USF. Holy smokes, he was talking up USF. He was talking about how he doesn't, you know, he believes that they are going to fluster Cam Ward. And he said Cam Ward will be the reason Miami loses this game. They're going to make Cam Ward uncomfortable. He's going to throw multiple interceptions, and this game will be on Cam Ward. That's what he said, word for word.
This is what it take
It's on video.
to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
We coming for that ass. Go Bulls, baby. Sign of the horns.
Frank! Oh, look, I'm going to do this. Y'all, listen. We welcome all college football fans here. Frank, I need you to call in tonight and rep your squad. Tell them, guys. Tell Frank to call in if you want a USF fan to call in. You are the Lone Ranger in here right now, buddy. And I got respect for you. Now, we're going to talk a little bit. Canes fans are going to fire back, and we're going to talk trash, but we have fun over here on this channel, Frank. We have fun over here. I'm serious. It's friendly banter. It's you know, hey, I hope that Miami and USF can start playing more often because we need more of this. I'm serious.
LMAO didn't watch but fluster Cam? That possible?
That's what it said. And what was interesting is everything he referenced was what, listen, hear me out. Go back and watch my Inside Insight episode. Not because I'm trying to get views, because I want you to pay attention to something he says. Everything that he references when it comes to Cam Ward is while he was not at Miami. So he talks about everything that they did to Cam Ward when he was not playing behind this offensive line, when he didn't have the security blanket Xavier Restrepo, when he couldn't throw it deep to Horton or Jacoby George. Look, sometimes Canes fans get upset with me because they say, Coop, why didn't you go back and forth? Why didn't you fire back in your Inside Insight
Canes
show?
W. Can't stand USF fans.
Eric, thank you for the 2. I appreciate you. On What Planet as well. They say, how come you didn't fire back and say, Randy, yo, what are you talking about? I got to tell you something. How many of you watched my Inside Insight show with Allie? Florida Gators week. What I do, I'm telling you. I let them dig deeper and deeper and deeper. I don't have to say anything. Allie on my Inside Insight show, going back to Florida, I said, I think Billy Napier doesn't survive 2024. And she said she talked him up about how great of a coach he is and how he was going to outcoach Mario Cristobal and the Canes. And they are locked in. And now every other video is her making a wish list. Lane Kiffin, Alex Golis. She says, we're going to get Golis from USF. Now, I'm not dogging her. I'm just saying what I do is let them talk up their team, and everything will take care of itself. I don't have to go back and forth. I don't need to. You know? But real talk, the point of the Inside Insight show is not a one-on-one debate. I think that confuses a lot of people. The whole idea behind that series is to bring on a content creator or super fan that covers Miami's opponent. So then they come in and I ask them questions. What's your team's biggest strength? What's your team's biggest weakness? What are you afraid of when playing Miami?
I thought Randy was smoking crack, but he's actually smoking ice.
Thank you, Sheldon, for the 5. I appreciate you. Thank you. But I let them tell us about their team and how they truly feel about it. I'm not there to tell them if I think they're right or wrong.
Hype for Arch Manning and for Miami to take over.
What do you think about that, Danny? How's he going to do? How's he going to do, Danny? Thank you for the 2, bro. I appreciate you. Miami should score 40 plus. They should. I agree. I got them close to that, but not quite. I got them close to that. Appreciate y'all. Man, I'm hoping that Frank calls in. I promise I don't bite, Frank. We're here to have fun tonight, man. And you could win $250 if you call in.
If this team struggles with USF, then that's an issue. Reminds me of App Street 2016. Canes roll 52-17.
Yep. Because let's be honest, Tyler. Let's be honest, and that's exactly what you're doing. Thank you for the 5. You have games. Stuff does come up. It happens. Sometimes the team just schemes really well. They, I don't know, they make some crazy adjustments that you're not prepared for, and it throws a kink in everything. But if this Miami team is anywhere even close to what we're hoping they are, they should beat USF by minimum 2+ touchdowns. Is that fair?
This is what it takes.
You could almost even argue 3, but I'll say 2+ touchdowns. Minimum.
No Bulls fan on top.
Stephanie! Stephanie said, no freaking way. No, sir. She don't want to see them horns up there. Stephanie, straight to the PayPal. Stephanie, can you type that in the chat again? Thank you, because straight to the PayPal, get 100%. Thank you. Can you type that again so I can pin it next to it? Because I want that up there. It's going to get rowdy tonight, guys, if we can get some USF fans in. I am trying.
This is what it takes.
I'm trying. We're going to see if we can get them to call.
You on the side of your helmet.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Potential to be best in the family. The U by 30.
That's right. I feel like Stephanie was like looking at it and she's kind of like, ugh. Oh, I got to do something about that. Thank you, Stephanie. Danny with the 2. Potential to be best in the family. The U by 30. So, I mean, it's fair to say it needs to be 14 plus minimum, right? 2 plus scores. Minimum. I have 21. 38-17. 16.5 point favorite. I got them covering the spread and then some. 38-17. And I'm honestly starting to question if I should lower that USF number. But I know that early they might have some potential as Miami's getting settled in and trying to figure things out. And it is at their house. Well, you know what I'm saying.
This is what it takes.
It is at their house.
To where the U on the side
But not
of your
late,
helmet.
they can't score.
Heading to Tampa for the game. We're going to show you guys how Cane fans do it. Y'all blood vessels will bust with anger tomorrow after losing by over 21.
Bingo! Roach Killer! 420 with the big 5. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I think that they're going to be... I cannot wait for that camera to pan over and show all of those loyal fans, because Randy promised me that they will not leave. Now, there will be some that leave, but I mean like an overwhelming majority. He said they will not leave. They're loyal. They believe in USF. They love this team. They will not evacuate that stadium. You're giving USF way too many points. I probably should have said 38-13. But it's fine. I locked it in. I've already locked it in. So it's just, I think that Miami, I said this in my final thoughts video, I think Miami perfectly counters this USF team. What they do well, Miami is great at defending against. I think it's a recipe for disaster for the Bulls. And I think that they're not only going to get beat, I think they're going to get embarrassed in basically every stat category. And I swear to you, it's not the Kool-Aid. It's not because Miami's 3-0. It's just the more and more I looked at this game, and I might be wrong. Look, if Miami does win and it's not convincing, let's say Miami escapes with a victory. Oh, thank you. A victory, a win is a win.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
I don't care what anybody says. 4-0 still sounds good, no matter how we get there. But if it's not a convincing win for Miami, I'll come up here and say I was wrong. I think 21 points is pretty convincing, given the hype that's going into this game. But I think that it very well could be and probably will be more. I think Miami lays it on them. And I think USF has no answers. I don't know how they could. Unless all of a sudden their quarterback Brown shows a side of him that we've never seen before. Because there's just no other way. If Miami makes them one-dimensional, which obviously they're going to try to do, I'm just a couch coach, but I'm just saying, look at the numbers. They run the football. Make them one-dimensional. Force them to throw. Get pressure on Brown because his accuracy is terrible when he's pressured. He has one receiver maybe he can rely on. Atkins had over 1,000 yards last season. They don't throw the ball because they don't have to, because they try to flex on these teams. You can't do that tomorrow. So what do? You can't come out and be like, we tricked you. We're throwing the ball a lot today, because that's not the kind of quarterback he is. I'm excited. I'm very excited for this game. What's up, London Voice? They actually believe it's going to be a tougher place to play than the Swamp. I just can't wrap my head around it. So once again, are there any USF fans in here? Because I will actually, don't get mad at me, Miami fans. We're going to open up the phone line here in just a second. Since I was late, we'll get it open. You remember my score prediction? I showed it a couple times. 38-17, 21-point victory. Please, please, please check out my Inside Insight show that I posted because Randy was a great guest. I have respect for him because no other USF fan would show their face. It is what it is. Randy did, and he talked up his team a lot. A whole lot. I think Tennessee wins. Alyssa, I think Tennessee wins. What was I about to say? Oh, yeah, USF fans. If you are a USF fan, let me know. Don't troll me. Be serious. Let me know if you're a USF fan, and I will hold the line for you because Canes fans really want to hear from you. I'm not going to bring you on here and just give you a hard time and try to put you in some kind of weird, awkward position. Ask in the live chat. That's not how I operate. I genuinely want to get you on the line, and I want to hear your thoughts about the game and give me a score prediction. And if you get it right, I give you $250. PayPal, Venmo, CashApp, however we need to do to get you the money. I think that's all I've got, man. I think that's all I've got. I wanted to show you guys the shot from the Florida game that gives me goosebumps every time I look at it. But the music plays a big part in it, and I can't play the music because it's copyright. Because it's Eminem. I think I can still show you the shot, though, just so you guys can see it, because it does look cool. It just doesn't do it justice without the music. All right, London, if you're actually a USF fan, I'll do it. I promise you, I will do it. What's up, Brandon Brown? I see y'all. Angel, El Gallo, Dog Menace. I appreciate y'all. I'm a little flustered because I was late. But look at this clip, man. When they were walking up in the Florida game for the coin toss, this gives me chills. What's up, Burgos? Again, I can't play the music, but just look at it. Yeah, Eminem doesn't mind. Yeah, right. He'd copyright me in 2 seconds. Look at this, though. Bro, now if you listen to this with music, look at all them Florida fans back there. Oh my gosh, I watched this with some music. And bro, you want to talk about goosebumps. The hair will stand up on the back of your neck, Canes fans, if you watch this with the music. Yo. Yo, that's our team right there, baby. Oh, it's so sick. This guy does a lot of like cinematic shots and stuff for Miami, and they're fantastic. They're so good. So no credit. This is not mine. I don't own this clip. Shout out to him. I can link his Instagram and stuff after. Such a sick shot. Such a sick shot. Where's the video? I'll put a link in the chat. It's just a tweet. But man, it's good. Man, it's so good. Let's see. All right, there's the post if y'all want to check it out. 4 girls walking. Okay. All right. Yep. Ah, so you saw it, Bobby. You saw it. Yeah, man, it's sick. It's clean. It's clean. I like it. Something about it just really hit me. And I love it. I love it. The music makes it better, though, I swear. You watch it with the music, you're going to be going crazy. Is UF worse than FSU this year? I don't know, man. It's the battle of who is worse. 41-10. I like it. I like it. Upset alert. All right, St. Villa, let's get you in here. Let's get you in here. Okay. Okay. It's just, man, it's interesting because if USF loses to us, Florida State's down. Florida's down. USF gets a crack at a Florida team here, Florida-based team, Miami. They lose. It's a good time to be a Miami fan. It's a good time to be a Miami fan. I've not been this excited for a game in a while. And again, shout out to the... You guys think I'm crazy, but shout out to the USF fans for making this extra hype. Because they've really helped push the hype through the roof for this game. They have. It's all cool until Brom beats you. We'll see if we get Brommed. What's up, Damian? We'll see what happens. Martinez tomorrow over 150 rushing yards. I hope so. Because what did he end at last week? Like 3 yards? 3 yards or 6 yards? It was pretty rough. How do you think we compare to Alabama? See, it's too tough for me to do those types of comparisons. Like, we can do it for fun. But if I said this in my last video too, if Miami comes out and gives USF a tougher game, that doesn't necessarily make Miami tougher than Bama or better than Alabama. And I'm not even saying that they are or are not. It's just impossible to compare when playing the same opponent because there's too many variables, right? So it's just too tough to do that. Like you could have a scenario where if that's how it worked, purely hypothetical, let's just make up something here. Georgia Tech loses to Syracuse, which they did. They did. Let's say Georgia Tech loses to Syracuse. And then Miami loses to Georgia Tech. That would mean then when Miami plays Syracuse, they would definitely lose to Syracuse because Syracuse beat the team that beat Miami. Wow, that's tough to follow. That's tough to follow, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. Hopefully you get what I'm saying. Soggy, I still got to text you, and I will. I'm a man of my word. Don't worry. But so it's tough to say. I don't know. Could Miami match up with them? We'll see. I'm glad we didn't have to early in the season. If Miami did have to play Bama, hey, if we're talking like playoffs or something, then I'd feel a lot better. But I know it's perfect time to be a Canes fan. You nailed it. You nailed it. So I think that's all I got. I kind of went through it quick because I felt bad for being late. But that's really all I have. I've spoke my piece. I feel great about the game. I'm really just not that worried about USF, and I don't have to be because I'm a fan. The team is not going to overlook them, and this will be Miami's toughest test so far this season, and it will tell us a lot more about this football team. And don't hold back. Look, I'm just saying, as much as USF fans are trying to troll Miami fans, which is awesome, don't hold back because they're making fun of attendance. They're doing the whole off-season champs. They're doing the whole Miami hasn't played anybody this season. Remind them of that after we win. Don't let them disappear. Don't let them delete the tweets. Screenshot them. That's what I do. It's receipt season. Let them know. It's going to be really fun late on Saturday night. Really, really fun. Could be Miami's toughest game left on their schedule, and they should run the table if they escape. I don't think it's toughest game on the schedule, just toughest test so far. Honestly, Cal is looking pretty good. Cal is kind of surprising. They have a pretty locked down corner. I'm drawing a blank on his name at the moment. Some of you can probably fill me in, but Cal is looking pretty good. They're taking on Florida State tomorrow at the same time. They're 3-0, about to be 4-0. We'll see if Virginia Tech bounces back at all after, they lost that game to Vandy. They've won since then. So USF, nah, I can't say toughest game on the schedule remaining, but toughest test up to this point,
this is what it
absolutely.
Takes
yeah.
to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
55-13, another win for the Canes. USF is Ox Poop.
Ox Poop. Well said. Well said. That darn Ox Poop. Here we go again. Thank you, Roach Killer. More worried about Cal and Cuse? Absolutely. Got to keep an eye on Kyle McCord. Got to keep an eye on that guy. Yeah, man, they are. They're hype. They're hype. So, does a USF fan want to call in? Bro, listen. Don't troll me. Does an actual USF fan want to call in? Because I promise you, Canes fans will not be upset about me holding the line for you so we can talk to a USF fan. It will be fun. We'll have a great time. We will have a great time. What's up, Randy? Louisville, Cal, and Duke. Yeah, Manny will be out for blood. They've been scraping by. Manny's been scraping by over there at Duke. You're calling, no answer. What's your area code? And I'll hold the phone line's not open yet, so it's not going to go through until I open it. Syracuse is losing to Stanford, are they? Dude, gonna be one of them years. One of them seasons, man. Nine minutes left in the fourth. 23-17. Oh, buddy. Interesting. Hear me out. What if all USF fan accounts are the same guy and that's why they want to remain anonymous? Man, I'm sorry, but screw Barstool USF. Where's the DM? I'm not going to show anything personal. I don't leak DMs. That's not cool. But I want to show you. They sent me something. Look at this. I'm not revealing anything. The number one troll probably on social media over the past week has been Barstool USF. They've been talking about how Miami fans are a bunch of idiots. None of the fans even went to the school. All bandwagon fans. Worst fan base in college football. And just crazy stuff. So I tagged them and said, come on to my show. Come on to my show. I said, just DM me. I'll promote your stuff. I know you don't need me to promote your stuff. You're Barstool. But I was like, surely you have someone who can make an appearance on this show for 10 or 15 minutes, and I'll make it quick. I promise it'll be quick and painless, and you guys will get some Canes fans that'll follow. So it could be beneficial, Just think about it. Think about it. So I get this.
This is
Hold
what
on.
it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Could have got into USF with a GED.
Coop is scared to talk? Bro, we're about to open the phone line. It ain't open yet. How can I pick it up when the phone ain't even ringing? It ain't open. Hold on. I'm getting you in here. So they did. They did DM me. They said, hey, bro, this is Monday at midnight. Hey, bro, I saw your tags towards us. Really appreciate the love. But we have a team here, so I'll see if anyone wants to be on. Appreciate it. All right, so you have a team of people. You can't get one of them to come on and talk for 10, 15 minutes? They, after that, proceeded to ghost me and would not respond to anything. If you want to, if you can't do it, just say no. It's fine. I wasn't gonna jump on there and be like, Barstool USF said they're not doing it. They're scared. Like, they ghosted me after that. Completely ignored me. Wouldn't give me yes, no anything. All they do is impression farm on Twitter so they can try to get a check from Elon and boost the following for Barstool. That's it. And that's fine. It's literally fine. I'm serious. I sound butthurt about it, but it's fine. It was just frustrating because they were talking so much trash, and I was like, we've got our inside insight, guys. Nope. Okay, so London, tell me what your area code is so I can look for you. No one can dox you with your area code. Just tell me what your area code is, because there are going to be a bunch of people call in when we open this up. 425. Perfect. Okay. 425. I got you. All right. Now it's open. Give me a call. Give me a call. Let's see if he's about it. Let's see if he's about it, y'all. I'm holding it for you. I am holding it for you. Nope, I'm holding it. I'm looking. I apologize, guys, but let me get this USF fan in here. Calling Junior. My name is Coop. I don't know who Junior is, but I have a cousin named Junior. I don't know how you got his phone number. Bro, don't even. No. Don't do that. I'm literally waiting. It is open. It is open. You said 425. I do not show a single missed call from a 425. Is your area code 425 or is it something different?
Tomorrow. I wasn't going to the game, but y'all say Kane fans won't come up here. Wheel that just darn right disrespectful. I'm going to turf punks.
Roachkill at 420. Thank you for the 10. It's ringing because there is someone by the name of Renee. Crip is calling me in a 689. Are any of those you? I have no reason to lie, but I can't leak their phone numbers. That's Crip calling me. That's Crip. And Crip, I'm sorry, but like, I'll get you in here. I'm what? 689? You said 425. Oh! Call me now. You said 425. Why'd you lie? All right. All right. Who we got tonight?
Hello? I'm not the USF fan, but
You gotta be. You said 689 area code. This is 689. How many?
yeah, I don't know why he said that. That was not me, but I'm cool with it. I'll talk to you.
No shot. Are you messing with me?
No, I swear to God, that is not me. I don't know why he said that.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay. All right. What? Who's your team?
All right, so I got neither team. I want to know what your view is on it as a whole, because I'm a UCF Knights fan. What's your thoughts on the TCU game?
I got real bad news for you.
What's up?
Honestly, you probably should have. You have a better shot rooting for USF than you do UCF. Okay. Really, you're messing with me.
No, I'm for real. Look at my area code.
I don't know. Where's 689 area code?
I mean, I think it's
Orlando. That's Orlando. Okay, that's right. It is Orlando. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not trying to start anything. I'm just asking. I even hit you with the dono. I just want to know what team you think is gonna win.
Oh, is this SB?
Personally, I still think. Yeah.
Oh, so you're legit not London Voice.
No, I'm not. I don't know why he said that. I don't.
Because he's not trying to call. I said 689, and then he said my area code 689.
Yeah, that's right. I saw him say that.
Okay,
I'm about to get picked up.
So we got off on a bad foot here. My apologies.
Yeah, no,
my apologies.
You're good.
I fell victim to a troll here, and you're legit. You are a UCF Knights fan. I have never had the pleasure of speaking with one-on-one before. So this is a first for me. So I'm trying to process it.
Gotcha. Yeah. I just want to know who you got. I mean, obviously you got Miami. I think Miami's gonna win. I think my score prediction is 31-17. I think USF's defense is gonna do what they did against the first half of Bama, but not for long like they did against Bama. I think it'll end up being Miami on top. But I want to know what you think is gonna. First of all, is this a family-friendly stream?
No, you can say, as long as it's not like, like bad.
Yeah, no, I'll keep it light. I just want to know who you got, like who's on top and why, because I don't watch much Miami or USF. But
why? What were you about to say?
No, I was just gonna use some choice language, just in and out.
Go ahead. That's fine.
No, I just want to know who you got. I want to know why you got Miami, other than them being ranked. Like, what about the head-to-head puts them on top?
Yeah. So I got Miami winning by 21. I got them covering the spread and then some. I got them winning 38-17. My reasoning behind that,
from what I guess,
my reasoning behind that is USF runs the ball a lot. For obvious reasons. They have 3 experienced running backs. They have a dual threat quarterback. But Miami's strength so far this season has been stopping the run. I think that it's a great game to force a team to be one-dimensional. I think that Miami is going to dare USF to throw the ball because their quarterback has shown that he's not the most accurate guy. He's only thrown for 2 touchdowns this season and hasn't thrown for over 200 yards in a game yet. I know a lot of USF fans will say, that's because we don't have to or haven't had to because we run the ball well. But what are you going to do when you can't? How do you respond to that? Because that really seems to be all they've got up their sleeve. I think Alex Golesh is a smart head coach. He's he's very smart when it comes to offenses and stuff. So he's going to throw some things in there that might throw Miami off at times. But I just don't see how they can hang. They got tired in the trenches late in the Alabama game. It's going to happen again in this Miami game. I don't think they can handle it. And I'm pretty. Listen, are you new here? Have you been around a while or?
No, I'm new. I got a sister that goes to USF, so I want some content to give her, like, head to head. I need some advice on what to talk trash to her about.
Well, bro, okay. Well, my bad then. My bad.
Information. No, you good. I see all the comments saying it's London. I swear I'm not.
No, guys, this isn't him. This isn't him because this guy donated earlier and called before London was even in here. So I actually can confirm that it's not. I do real quick. Let me write down your YouTube username because you're SBG
_ TKM25.
TKM, okay.
24.
So boom. So that's 100%. He just verified it because that's a complicated username and I didn't finish it for him. So, yeah, man, like we just have fun around here, but this has become more heated than I anticipated. I don't know if you're online and look at the banter between Canes fans and USF fans at all. It has been nasty, the back and forth with this fan base. And I love it, actually, because I didn't think it was going to be that hype. I thought it was going to be them just rolling over and being like, the number 8 ranked Miami Hurricanes rolling into town. You know, Cam Ward, touchdown, Selly, all night, we're doomed. But it was quite the opposite. That I brought on a guest onto my show who's a diehard USF fan a couple days ago. I did a whole episode on it, the 30-minute video. And I straight up asked him, I said, is this real confidence or is this a front? And if it's real confidence, what is driving it? And he said, 100% this is real confidence. He said, we believe that we're trending up. We love Alex Golish. And we firmly believe that we're going to beat Miami, not by a lot, but it's going to be no problem. Yeah. Yes, we know it's not believe. We know we will beat Miami on Saturday.
I mean, like you said earlier, he's got nothing to lose saying that. So
yeah, exactly.
It's like the guy coming to the YMCA and only shooting half court
And
shots.
that does matter, right? Because who wants to be the USF fan that didn't believe if they do win?
Right.
You know, like you said, it's to be expected. Technically, let's be real, it's to be expected. But if you get that upset, you want to be on the side of the fan base that said, "I knew we were going to win." Of course, I totally get it. Can I even say this? I will step forward and be honest. That's what I try to do. That's what I did in the Miami-Alabama game in 2021. I didn't think Miami was going to win that game, but I did a diss track on them. And ESPN played it. And then when it came time for me to give a score prediction, how can I do a diss track against Alabama? They play it on College game day, and then me come out and say, Miami's not going to win.
Yeah.
I can't do that. So I came out and I said, hey, I'll say Miami's going to win. That's the only time I've ever done this. And I kind of regret it. It's the only time I've ever done that. And I was like, because if they beat Bama, I was one of the people saying they could do it.
Yeah, that's like last week with TCU. I had some family members who are alumni, and when they were down 21 in the third, I was telling them, I'm like, watch, they're going to come back. Because if they didn't, I mean, it doesn't matter. But since they did, I was rubbing it in their face.
You look like the smartest guy in the room. You know? So what I'm going to do here, we do, I'm sure as you're aware now, we do a $250 score prediction contest. I know you gave me your numbers, but we have a very specific way we have to do it. So what I'm going to do is kick you over to, are you familiar with Kim Kardashian by chance?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you laughing?
Because I want to know where this is going.
She is the sponsor of the score prediction cam. So
I see.
The official Kim K score prediction cam, she's $100 bills, just $100 bills.
There we go.
So I need those numbers one more time because we have to be on the score prediction cam for it. It's a sponsor thing. You know, you guys get it. So
yeah, the Skims money. Yeah, I got you. All right. So for my final score is what I said.
Yep. I need your final score for the game.
I got 31-17 for Miami winning.
All right. Let me lock it in and make it officially official. Let's cha-ching it.
All
right. So hey, man. I appreciate the support. First time on the channel and dropping some super chats and literally being the first caller. We have people who call.
I don't know why it let me go through.
Bro, we have people who will call. I promise you, they'll put it in the live chat right now. I've had people who have called over 100, 200, 300 times and not got in because people are spamming the number trying to get in. Because we're giving away money if you get the score right.
Yeah, I just saw the number on the bottom of the screen. I didn't know there was like a queue or anything. I typed it in.
It's just like playing the lottery. Just like playing the lottery, trying to get in here. So, and you made it. So hopefully you stick around, man. I promise. There's really cool people in here. We just like college football. We do live hangouts for games, all that stuff. I do a bunch of silly, stupid skits and stuff. So, hey, if you want to stick around, we'd love to have you. And good luck on the score prediction contest.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, appreciate you, bro.
Yep, have a good one.
All right, peace. Guys, look, London is not going to call in. Can we go ahead and establish that? He's not going to call in. He gave me a fake area code. There is no 425 popping up on my missed calls, and there is no other 689 other than the guy that just called. We're taking the bait. I took the bait. I'm guilty. I took the bait. But again, Roach Killer, thank you for that 10. I appreciate you. And Gio, I'm kind of starting to lean that way. 425? No, you changed it. If you want to call, then call. If you get through, then we'll get you in. I want to get a USF fan in. But there is no 425 missed calls. I promise you there's no 425 missed calls. Nope, there is not. I have no reason to run or hide. I never have. Yo. Nick, what's up?
Not much. How you doing? Surprised that worked.
This wouldn't happen to be like somehow like London Voice hacked my computer and changed the contact info to Nick Snyder, and you're actually the USF troll, or the troll that's pretending to be USF fan?
No.
Dang it.
Not at all. I have no special intel. I thought I was good on that FAMU pick, but you guys took care of business, so. The only thing I can say is I do appreciate how I believe the state of Florida has the best football and football fans and players in the state. The amount of trash talk on Twitter has been epic. I love the banter between you guys and USF. UCF obviously is special fruitcake as well. We know UF and FSU get hype when they get hype, but yeah, nothing other than 45-13 Canes.
Oh wow, okay, hold on. Let's kick it over. Whoa, getting straight to business. Okay, I'm ready now.
Yeah, 45-13 Canes. I don't really see how they don't take care of business.
Yeah, like I all joking aside, I think sometimes people with the trash talk, they take it personal. When I seem like I'm worked up, I keep telling people I am actually having a really good time with this. Like genuinely, like it's really fun, because when this week started, I was like, "Oh man, they're gonna hide and they're not even gonna say anything at all." And like you said, you've seen it. Twitter has been just back and forth, just at each other's throats. And I've had a couple nasty DMs and stuff come through, and we talked it out. I said, "Hey man, we're having fun. It's banter, football trash talk," and we ended up ending it on good terms and stuff. So it's actually been a blast. 45-13.
I think there's something with Alabama. Like, people lose a close game against Alabama and then feel like they won a national championship. I don't know why. Like, oh my God, we won with Alabama, so now we can just do this, that, and the other. It's like, that's not how sports work.
Bro, they can't not bring it up. All of them you talk to, that is one of the first things that comes out of their mouth. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, almost beating Alabama twice in a row is almost beating Alabama twice in a row.
Yes.
So that's not.
If you're flag.
Anyway, I'll let you get to the other Canes, man.
All right.
So
I appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in, Nick. I got you in for the 250.
Take care.
All right, peace. I'll tell you what, London. I'll put you on the spot. I usually don't entertain this stuff if I think you're being fake. And maybe you'll prove me wrong. I'll tell you what. Ask people here if they can trust that I won't leak anything. I will not. You could jump on the phone line and call me every name under the sun, and I will respect your privacy. There is my Twitter account. DM me your phone number, and I will call you. How about it? All I want to do is talk Miami versus USF with a USF fan. That's all I ask. DM me. I won't leak anything. I'm not. Look, all joking aside, I'm looking at you one-on-one. I would not do that. That's serious. Like, you do not mess around and do that kind of stuff. But I love the playful banter and the trash talk and the trolling. So if you DM me, I will call you. That, or he's going to send me one of those automated call the North Pole, like talk to Santa Claus numbers, one of those stupid automated things. We'll see. But while I wait for it, because we don't know if it's even coming through, so I don't want to sit here and just hold it for that. Let's go ahead and open it back up. Let's go ahead. Let's open it back up. Let's get some more in here tonight. Let's keep the chat rolling. Keep the trash talk. Keep talking about USF. Golish says moral victories are for losers. He does. He does. He said moral victories are for losers, and close games, I believe he said, are for losers, if I'm not mistaken. Is that what he said? Close games are for losers. He actually said that as well. Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right, London. All right. It says you followed me. It says you followed me, and you joined Twitter back in 2018. And it says you're low. Okay, all right. All right, let's open it back up. It is open. Guys, $250 score prediction contest. Give me a call. It's simple as predicting the score to the game. You can do it. Come on. Roach Killer!
All right, hold on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Perfect. Oh my God, what is up?
Man,
what is up, Coop?
Isn't it so exciting? Like, we couldn't get pumped for Ball State. They tried. Bless them, right? I don't say that very often, but they tried. But they knew they were going to get beat down. We tried to get hyped up for FAMU. It was like, maybe they got some South Florida athletes. These USF fans are pushing the hype through the roof for this matchup. And I am so freaking excited for tomorrow. It's unreal.
I'm excited as well. I'm going straight to the game. So I'm leaving Miami at 1, and I'm heading to Tampa, my brothers. So I expect them to keep that same energy.
Mm-hmm.
I expect them to keep that same energy because all those tweets and all those comments, just really, it's absurd, man. And some of them are actually stating, man, that Cane fans would never come to our stadium. Okay, we're going to see. So I'm heading up there, so I'm very excited. I can't wait. And I already have my prediction. Don't worry, I got my money straight. Coach, my son wants to say hi to you, man. He's a Cane fan. Hold on.
Okay, yeah.
Come here.
Hello.
Yo,
some canes over
what's up, man?
We got some canes going.
Let's
we
go.
Got some canes over here.
We got some canes over here.
Hey, buddy. Hey, you think they're gonna win tomorrow? You think Miami wins?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
All right, give it to him. He's learning.
Hey, raising him right. Look, that's very important, you know.
Absolutely.
So, all right.
I was a little shocked, man, with your score prediction. Honestly, man, I was kind of a little shocked because afterwards, when you came out with the video and you started saying that I probably should have gave him the bless, and you probably, I think you also said that you broke it down so perfect, exactly what you were saying, man. After the run game, what's next? That's what you said. That's what you said, man. You said, after that, what do they have? Honestly.
This is not the game for them to be put in a position to where they have to try to find a passing game, a passing attack against Miami's defense. They don't have it.
Yeah.
It's not there. I'm not saying that they're going to get nothing. But listen, that's like we keep saying, it's all they've got. Their run game. That's it. And I just don't think,
There's
no matter what,
else.
even in my opinion, Roach Killer, even if they find some success there, because like I said, they have some great running backs.
Right.
They really do.
Right.
And Brown is going to break off some runs. It's going to happen. There's no way they're going to be able to do that for 4 quarters. They just can't.
Right. I mean, listen, Coach, what else do they have? Honestly, they don't even have a good roster. I mean, honestly, let's speak facts here, bro. honestly, let's just be real here. I mean, they're okay. They got some, Florida boys in there. They got I don't know about their quarterback because their quarterback hasn't shown much at all this whole entire season. So
he runs. He runs.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, try to run against us. I dare him.
So I think then, according to them, I'm just making sure I got this right. They basically beat Bama because they hung with Bama for 3.5 quarters. Bear with me. So if we beat them by 3 or 4 touchdowns, does that mean that we also beat Bama then?
Jesus, man. I mean,
I'm asking them. I'm asking
right?
Bulls fans.
I don't know where they're getting this confident. I really don't. I mean, I respect every opponent, and I'm trying to respect them as much as I can. But they got me bro, they rattled my cake so bad that I had to go online tonight. I had to go online today and buy some tickets just to go over there because I want to see their disappointment. I really do. I really think they're going to be extremely disappointed. And then, they're going to come back down from that big giant cloud that they're up on,
Yeah, I would love to see the looks on their faces in person.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm going over there. I'm going over there for that exact reason. I was supposed to drink a 6-pack tonight, and I'm not going to drink at all because I'm so amped up right now with all this crap that they're talking. I swear, bro, I was going to drink a 6-pack. I was happy. I was wondering, hey, man, I wonder if Coop got his if he got his stone out already, man.
Oh.
I would love to drink a beer with you, bro.
Unfortunately, I have not updated you guys yet. It's still there. It's still there. I'm supposed to call the doctor on Monday if it hasn't come out yet, but they said it's not uncommon for it to be 2, 3, even 4 weeks for some people. And it's been 1 week for me, exactly, and they verified. I know this is probably TMI for a lot of people, but I'm dealing with the kidney stone at the moment. And I had the nurse on the phone, and she's looking at my CT scan, reading the notes, and she said, I can confirm 100% that it has dropped out of your kidney and is in the ureter. So it's on like step 2, like the next part. But it's just taking its time. It don't want to come out. So
all right. It's on first base right now. It's gonna
I guess, man, I've accepted my fate. I just want to get it over with. Like, get it out and get it over with at this point,
I want to get over this game already tomorrow. I want to get over this game tomorrow, man. I want to see VT next week. That's who I'm really interested in. Yeah. I know people are going to say, hey, don't overlook USF and this and that, and I'm trying not to, bro. And I'm not because that's the reason why I'm going over there. But I don't know. I can't see us losing to them tomorrow. I can't. I couldn't see Ball State beating us last week, man. It was, bro, that game, we just tore them up piece by piece, man.
Yep. And
we tore them up.
I'm trying to not overreact. I was honest with USF fans and said, hey, we played bad teams so far, teams that are definitely below our level. But the funny thing is, bro, I put USF in that same category. I know we haven't played them yet, but they kept saying, "Yo, we're your toughest opponent. We're
correct."
And I'm like, no.
I read their comments. I was reading their comments. I went on X. I was reading their comments.
I said, you got to understand that I'm telling you, we've played a bunch of easy teams. I don't think you understand that we're putting Miami fans are lumping you in that group as well.
Yeah, I don't think they understand that. Maybe, I don't understand. But I wasn't trying to trash talk during this whole entire week. I was just trying to focus, school and work and my son and the simple fact of just watching the game here with my brothers in Miami and enjoying this weekend. But when I started seeing all those comments and I was like, okay, let's just relax. And it just really upset me. And then somebody said, oh, Cane fans will never come to this stadium. That was just ridiculous, man. We've been to Tallahassee, man. We've been to Gainesville, those stadiums, man. We've been to some really badass places. Excuse my language. But let's be real. USF fans, they're nothing like Gator fans, bud. Sorry, guys, but you guys are not like Gator fans and you're not like FSU fans. And I give them more credit than you guys any day out of the week. Any day out of the week. You should have not talked bad about us, guys. Should have not written all those. I allow them because they have done their part, man. They've won their national championships. You guys need to shut up. They really need to shut up, man. They really cannot talk that smack, man. But now I'm ready to talk smack, man. I'm ready to talk smack on them. How dare they disrespect us like that? And we're coming. And you guys are going to notice the Cane fans tomorrow out there yelling, "We got some Canes over here on your turf."
I like it. So then here's what I need, Roach Killer. You know what I'm looking for here. I need you to back all this up with some numbers. So we're on the Kim K score prediction cam.
Yeah.
Hit me with something.
I already put that down on the chat, man. 55-13.
55-13.
And I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be respectful here, you know. I'm trying to say really nice to them. I want them to listen to me if they are here, because that's just being real. God, man, I'm so amped, man.
All right. Well, I got you locked in. 55-13. Entered in for the $250, bro. And I appreciate the love. Hopefully that helped
Absolutely,
you.
Man.
Helped you get a little bit off your chest, you know.
Yeah, it did. It did, actually.
You know, there's at least 2 or 3 of them in here. They might not all be typing, but they're in here.
I know they are. I know they are. But, you know, I was expecting them to come in here today. I was expecting some fans to come in here.
Yeah.
And, but okay.
I'm not that mean. I would give them a platform and let them talk. I would.
Right. No, I know you. Listen, you've done a fantastic job, and I know that it's just like, is it family oriented? I don't know, but like to me, it kind of is, man. Because you know, a lot of us here, we try not to like overdo it. You know, we try not to write horrible things on your chat, dude, because we don't want to make you look bad. I know you're repping us, dog, so I don't want us to look bad in front of you either. You know, we're trying to set a good example, and we can't talk shit because, excuse my language again, we can't talk ox poop. You know, we can't.
No, hey, you can say what you want, man. I know it gets heated and it goes back and forth. You're fine, I promise.
Yeah, I mean, we can't talk smack because you know it's been 23 rough years, man. Just you know going up, you know, through all those ups and downs. And I'm trying not to talk smack, but, you know, when my Canes are putting extreme effort and we look great and we have a Heisman candidate, guys, respect us a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have been talking smack. Everybody's been talking smack about us for years now. Okay, I get it, but this is a whole different team, and everybody knows that. So just, you know, show a little bit of respect. But it's that's cool, too, because if you want to go back and forward, we could do that, too.
Fair. All right. Well, Roach Killer, I got one or two USF fans that are popping into the chat, so we'll see if we can get them on the line.
Let's go.
All right,
Coop.
All right.
Hey, I'll send some videos on your X tomorrow, if anything. All right, brother.
Let's do it. Get some nice. Weekend. Take that thing, man. I don't know if you have one of those phones with like the lenses that can zoom in like really far. Get me some close-ups of some USF fans' faces in the fourth quarter. I'm ready for them. Okay.
I will, bro.
Okay. I'm looking forward to that.
Got you.
All right.
Later, bro. Have a great night.
All right. Peace, man. All right. I'm gonna ask again. See, again. I know that's a Miami fan, but look, bro. I'm serious. I'll give you a platform. I'd like to hear more about USF from a USF fan. Is there any USF fan that would like to call in? Oh, he's not a USF fan. Man! I really thought that we could get at least one. At least one. All right, now, are you really? I'm not saying that I don't believe you. It's just the last few people that have said they are not. You're a fake FIU football fan? Why would you pick? Anyway. So, again, I appreciate it, guys. If I missed anything, I'm reading the chat as we're on the phone and stuff. I'm just trying to have a good time tonight. Get in as many score predictions as we can for the $250 score prediction contest. Just call the number on the left-hand side of your screen, 865-229-4131 over there in the fish tank, and we'll get you in here. 0804. Okay. All right. I'll write it down and I'll look for it. All right. It's open. It's open. It is open. Can we get you in here, Crip? We'll get you in here, Crip. I'm looking.
I am in now. I had worldwide TV premiere for new doc I made with Billy Corbin.
Ooh.
Locked in now.
Shoot. Okay. Dang. Duck in here flexing on us a little bit. All right. Duck. Thank you for the Big 10, bro. It's been an interesting stream already, Duck. I was half an hour late. And now we have people pretending to be USF fans that aren't really. Then we have people pretending to be USF fans that won't call in. It's been a wild night. It has been a wild night. That's awesome, man. That's really freaking awesome. Heck yeah. Thank you, Duck. Everybody knows Duck. I'm looking for 0804, but I don't see it yet. Trying to get a USF fan in. I'm trying.
To where the U on the side of your helmet.
48-17 Canes. Did you pass Kamala out co-op? Grin, see you soon.
Cage Freak 2001! Three times. That's right, 3 times. Thank you, Cane Freak, for the bid $99.99. I would say you mad man. But everybody here, I think, at this point knows that. They know that Cane Freak is crazy. But he's fine with that. He accepts the title, he embraces it, and continues to show how he earned it. Cane Freak, thank you for the big 99 for real. I appreciate you. No, it is still inside me. Don't clip that out of context, please. It is still up there. It's still up there. I called the doctor and they said it's fine. Just keep drinking a lot of water. And it's in the ureter. It's just got to go a little bit further. Got to get to the bladder. But it's still there, man. It's so annoying. It's still there. Like, get out of me. I do not want you inside of me anymore. Please. Thank you, Cane Freak, for the $99.99. It's been frustrating, man. Okay, sorry. There's all kinds of noises at my door. It threw me off. Let me know how your week was, Kane Freak. Let me know how your week was. It's just one of those things. I tried to stay pretty heavily medicated. I'm not going to lie, because I was anticipating it coming out. And then when it kind of just froze up and didn't go any further, I'm like, you know what I mean when you accept your fate, but then it still sucks, but you're like, it's going to come out, so just come out. What, like, stop, stalling. Let me open it back up. Let me know how your week's been, my man. Thank you for the love. It's open. There we go. Now, you want to know what is just absolutely wild, Matthew?
What's up?
I can get a Florida State fan and a Georgia fan to call in before I can get a USF fan on the line, the team that we are actually playing tomorrow.
I didn't know there was that many USF fans in the beginning.
I did not either, and I thought it, it's funny to take a shot at them like that, but they are out there. They have quite the large group on social media. They're all over the place. But they said they prefer to remain anonymous. I think this is anonymous. Matthew, look, now I've already ruined it because I said your name. You could tell me your name is Bob whatever, and it not be you, and it wouldn't matter. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So why are they scared to call me, Matthew? Why will they not talk about the game? Like, just open and just discuss it.
I have no idea. Isn't this the same USF team that took Alabama down to the wire? And I know the final score was a blowout, but South Florida was in pretty much panic mode, go for it on fourth down, try anything to win the game mode in the last, 5 minutes of that game. So you can't really say that Bama blew them out, because for 3.5 quarters, or 3 and 75% of that fourth quarter, South Florida had them down to the wire. So you would think that the fans would be coming after Miami and be like, oh, yeah, we got this in the bag. I mean, wouldn't you think?
I don't know what to think about them. I really don't. I wanted to have some fun tonight, and I've just been kind of disappointed so far. I should have saw it coming.
Yeah, I mean, if I was a South Florida fan, I would be one of the first to call in and talk my trash. I mean, South Florida is a very, out of the lower classification teams, they're a very tough football team, and they'll make you work for each touchdown and each point that you can get.
Yeah. So from a Georgia fan, if you guys didn't figure that out already, this is Mayhem Matthew. He has a really awesome YouTube channel as well. He does watch parties and does breakdowns and stuff. And I'm actually, you know what? You've been grinding over there, bro. Let me link your channel here while I got you on the line. So I wanted to ask then, from a Georgia fan point of view, do you think USF has any hope of upsetting the Miami Hurricanes tomorrow? Like, shoot me straight.
To be honest, I want to, obviously the real answer is no.
Yeah, don't ride the fence. Tell me straight up.
Yeah, the real answer is no. Miami is going to win this game. South Florida does not have any chance of upsetting Miami, okay? So that's just like the real answer. But I do think South Florida can keep it interesting, and I think they could be competitive in the first half of this game. I love Cam Ward. I don't know. At first, I was like, Cam Ward, whatever, just another overhyped Miami quarterback. But when I saw him play, I am a believer in Cam Ward, and I've seen him play last year whenever he was at Washington State, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he looked good over there, but I was just like, it's Washington State, and then we'll come up and, there was a lot of talks of him going to NFL, and then he transferred over to Miami, and I'm like, well, probably another overhyped player, but now that I've seen him play at Miami, Miami's offense is really, really great, a really great squad, and Miami's defense is a very great defense as well. So Miami is going to win this game, no problem. South Florida, I think, can keep it interesting in the first half. Maybe Miami comes out with a slow start or something like that. And then everybody on the Twitter machine is probably like, oh, Miami's a fraud. And then in the second half, Miami just ends up blowing them out.
Okay, fair. Now, I want to get a score prediction from you here right quick so you can be entered into the $250 score prediction contest. Can I ask you to be fully transparent with me one more time? Would you be Would you be a little worried if Miami and Georgia were playing? I'm not asking for like a prediction. That's impossible to do that. But would you kind of be like, oh, shoot, like Miami? Like,
so if we played, there's two different types. This is, Georgia played, to me, if they played like they did versus Clemson, then I wouldn't be worried at all. But if they came out like they did against Kentucky, yes, I'm worried.
Okay.
I'm, as a Georgia fan, I'm worried. And I'm going to shoot you straight. Georgia has a history, a track record of struggling with running quarterbacks. And I just gave a lot of praise to Cam Ward.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give more praise. He's a running quarterback. He's that dual threat type quarterback that can not only throw the deep ball, but he can make you miss with his legs, right? And we've seen Georgia struggle mightily with them type of quarterbacks. So, yes, I would be worried going into the game until Georgia could show, like, in the first couple of drives that they're going to be very competitive. Georgia's struggled with the defensive line, and and normally Georgia's had really elite edge rushers to get to the quarterback and stuff like that, but it seems like we're doing that where we get in the backfield and we chase, and then nothing ever happens, and then the quarterback ends up scrambling for a 15-yard run after being chased in the backfield for 10 or 15 seconds. All
right. So Matthew, I just kind of want to get a feel if you would be a little scared to play the Canes. I think
I would be nervous. Scared is not the right word.
That's fair. That's fair.
Nervous.
I'm not trying.
I'm
not trying to trick you or bait you or anything. I was just kind of curious from a Georgia fan because you guys have been on top for a bit, So I kind of wanted to get a feel and see. You've watched some good football teams. You're a good football team. You've seen them play and stuff. But I do need to get a score prediction for you because I know I kind of shifted gears there and changed the topic. I need to get a score prediction for the Miami USF game, so I get you locked in.
This is what it takes.
I got a score prediction.
You on the side of your
helmet.
The classification of Cam as a running QB law.
Let's go with 49-24.
In favor of
the Canes.
Okay, I just need to for video purposes here, just to make sure there's no questions. Let's lock it in. Okay, 49-24.
I think maybe South Florida gets off to early lead or something like that, and then I'm probably going to look on the Twitter machine, and some YouTuber is going to be posting, OMG, Miami's losing, and then next thing you know, I'm going on the Coach Coop's YouTube channel to troll, and then next thing you know, Miami's winning by 2 or 3 touchdowns. So that's what I think is going to happen. 49-20. I think I said 24. So
I
49,
sent you my
24.
hash on I'm a USF fan.
That sounds like a good score.
Okay, it's got Miami winning, so I agree. It sounds pretty good to me. So Matthew, I appreciate you being a good sport and answering my Georgia questions and stuff. And I got you locked in for the score prediction contest. So if you win, I'll give you a call.
All right.
All right. Appreciate you, Matthew.
Yep.
All right. Peace. All right. So I have a couple people who say they are USF fans. I'm not doubting them. I just, at this point, I have to see it to believe it. I think that's fair. Flicks Shorts with the 2 says, I sent you my number. I am a USF fan. Okay. Now, London also said, sent you my number. Okay. I will call you if you are actually a real USF fan. I need to show my... So let me get Twitter opened up. Let me give some shout outs here as well. On What Planet with the 2. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's interesting because Cam Ward doesn't have that many rushing yards. It's more so just his athleticism and his ability to extend plays. So like Ward, and that's the point you're making, I think. Ward can beat you with his legs, but they don't really design a lot of runs for him, and he really doesn't take off and run that often. He's more of a pass-first quarterback, but I'll beat you with my legs if I'm forced to. I can extend the play, but when he's looking, he's going horizontal. He's going, side to side, and he's looking for somebody open downfield. His instinct is not to take off and run. So yeah, I think he has like only 50 rushing yards. Like, hold on, I don't want to be like way off here. Like 45 or 50 rushing yards. Stanford beat Syracuse. Holy moly! Jeez, what a season. The stars continue to align. Ain't that something? He has 46 rushing yards. Yes, 7 carries for 46 rushing yards and 1 touchdown. And out of that 46, one of them was for 24, which was probably against Florida. Early in the game there. I remember that. Okay. And also, I don't see Cane Freak anymore. I asked him how he was doing.
This is what it takes.
Cane Freak, how you doing?
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Innate ability to run when the play breaks is diff.
Bingo. Thank you for the 2 on What Planet. That's 100%. 100%. Also, Ortiz, my man, 3rd super chat with the 5. Thank you. I always ask you, is it George? Or is it Jorge? I'm always hesitant when I see that name because I'm worried I'm going to butcher it. I think you said it's George, but I could be wrong because with a J. So is it... Let me know. I always say Ortiz because I'm worried about getting it wrong. Thank you for the 5. We also have my man Roach Killer 420. Look at him spamming those emotes. You love to see that. Level 3 Canes fan member, Roach Killer. Appreciate the love, my man. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I saw you, Demetrius. I saw you. Coop, you're scared? I am right here on video, on camera, live. What am I scared of?
This is what it takes.
I'll check my DMs right now.
To wear the U.
I'll check my DMs. Mike, are you...
Changing my score prediction. 48-13 Canes. Don't good co-op.
Doing good. I got it. 48-13, giving Miami 10 more than I did. 10 more than I did, Cane Freak. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should have been more in your realm of what you've got. Because I said I might regret the 17. I'm thinking about it, Cane Freak. I even said in this stream, I said maybe I should have did 13. Probably should have did 13. I'm not going to change it. Once I pick a number, I lock it in. But 100% I could see that. Cane Freak, thank you for the big 50. See, this man, he doesn't know how to type in the chat. He only donates and then types. It's unbelievable. I ask him how he's doing. He says, I'm doing good, Coop. In a dono. I'm just giving you a hard time. Thank you, Cane Freak. Crip, we'll try to get you in here. Crip. I know it's getting crazy. No, we're still taking them. I was late. So I was late. Took me a minute. But the people, I'm not trying to skip over anyone. It's just people want to hear from a USF fan. Since they're talking so much smack. So we're trying to get them in here. I don't know. Are you pretending to be a USF fan? You can be honest with me in your DM. There is no USF stuff on your profile. It just says fins up. If you want to pretend to be one, I'll roll with it. Because I'm getting desperate at this point. Mike says he's a USF fan. No pretending. Okay, what was your area code, Mike? What was your area code? Yeah, Tennessee's pretty good. It's pretty crazy, man, with Nico and stuff and what they have going on with that young quarterback and Heupel, man. He likes to score points. He likes to score points for sure. There's my man. Doo-doo.
This is what it takes to wear the U.
Okay, 386.
Mario will pulls dogs at 40. We can possibly score 60. USF is trash, can't you throw?
Well said, Cane Freak. Exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. Thank you for another 50, Cane Freak, you madman. There he goes again. There he goes again. They'll call the dogs off. Same thing. We're about to get into ACC play after this. So you bring up a good point. It's the fans that are more so making the USF game feel personal. Like, let's be real. Let's be honest. Not really the players, coaches. They're not talking a bunch of trash. Virginia Tech coming up, short week.
I'm actually a USF fan. I'm just a Dolphins fan.
Gotcha. Hold on. We'll get to a couple more. Give me just a second here. I know we got a bunch of people trying to get in. We got USF fans that I'm going to get on the line. Please, Canes fans, do not leave. We are going to get a couple of these USF fans on here. Give me just a second here. We're going to make it happen. First, I got to talk to my man Brig, who made it in, snuck in the phone line here. You made it.
I was waiting to see if you were going to open the phone lines. I was like, I don't know. His screen just lit up. I think he might have opened it. I'm going to go ahead and try it.
There you go.
I was like, oh, it's ringing.
There you go.
So chat, this is for you. He was in his other channel, his other life, in other chat, doing his other thing. And I was like, hey, aren't you supposed to be prepping for your show? So we all know why he was late.
Guys, I have no idea what he's talking about. I've never talked to. I don't even. What is your name again, sir?
Oh, I forgot.
Me too. Okay.
Oh, hey, chat. By the way, if I haven't told you, you guys looking cute today.
I agree. There was something I didn't want to say anything because I didn't know. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know if they did something different with their hair. I don't know what it is, but
it's gotta be the toenails. Everybody's painted their toenails.
Gosh, I don't know. I ain't looking at any feet. I don't know about that, but so Bree.
I mean, I've got a picture on the other screen that has your foot on it. So
say what? Oh.
Your stream was still up on my other screen. I was like, well, oh, that's his foot.
Brig, they are about to be really confused. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So Brig, listen, guys, Brig is a good friend of mine. He saw the lows last season. Somewhat of a new fan. It's okay that I can say that, right, Brig?
I'm on my third season, but it's like 2.5 years.
Okay. So going into this game, Brig, this is not one. These teams don't play super often. Like it's been a hot minute since they've played, and this kind of back and forth sort of came out of nowhere. And I think it's just the timing that they're going into their second year with a head coach that they really like. This dude doesn't like to lose. He's pretty smart especially when it comes to, the offensive side of the ball. They got a big quarterback that is physical and likes to run. They're hyped over their team. They're excited. And to them, this is an opportunity to upset the number 8 ranked team in the country. A lot of eyes are going to be on this. They pushed FSU to ESPN2. They said, nah, like 0-3, 3-0 Cal. We know what's going to happen. Let's put this Miami game up on the main ESPN. So, Brig, I'm going to kick it over to the score prediction cam here. And you can add anything that you would like, but just if some numbers drop here or if you're ready for it.
Well, I actually was going a little low for USF, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to give them a little bit of benefit. So I went 44-17 Miami.
44-17.
My first thought was 44-10, but I'm like, you know what? They might be struggling a little bit, but they might be a little more, able to get the ball down the field, at least get a couple more field goals. I'll go 17.
Okay. You ready for me?
And of course, I was like, well, Coop's got 17, but I'm going to stick with my 44-17.
You ready for me to lock it in? Once I do, it's official.
I'm ready to lock it in. Yep.
All right.
That's my final answer.
There it is. My final answer. All right. Brig, 44-17 with $250 on the line. I think either way, I think you're in the realm there because you saw mine 38-17. And I said I think maybe I didn't give Miami enough credit offensively, especially late in the game. USF gets tired. Depends on, some other people were saying Virginia Tech on a short week next week. If Miami's up 21, do they pull them? At times, USF has scored somewhat quickly. So it's going to be an interesting game for sure.
Yeah, and then the game that's coming up, my wife and I were really excited about going to the Cal game, and then it just didn't line up. So I was like, that sucks. And I got my Miami Hurricane shirt. I was like, well, I'll just wear it on Saturdays, I guess.
There you go.
While we're doing the watch show, but no, I'm looking forward to that. I'm really happy with Cam. He's doing really good. I'm glad we don't have he who must not be named anymore.
Yeah, prayers up.
It's really nice seeing Emory out there. Emory's a great secondary. So
yeah, I think his numbers were crazy last week. I know Ball State, like we get it, guys. We've heard it, but like he come out there and looked like he just hit the ground running, just took off from what he was doing last year and looked even better. So that's exciting.
Oh yeah, he looked awesome.
Yeah.
I was like, they should throw him in because we had nothing to lose. And I'm like, look at him. He looks awesome out there. That looks outstanding. So
yep.
I was like, dude, we got a great backup and no worries. Just as long as we don't have no more compound fractures.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Brig, I got you locked in with the 44-17. Best of luck on the score prediction contest. And maybe, hey.
Oh, hey, what's your baseline for it? So if somebody wins it, what's your baseline you're falling back to for the money?
It'll go back to 100. So it'll start
so
at 100.
If I win, I'm donating it back, so you'd go up to 350.
A man of the people. Look at this, y'all. And I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy, but hey, respect for doing that. So, all right, man. Okay. Brig, I appreciate you.
Brother.
And I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. See you tomorrow.
All right. Peace.
Bye.
Look at that. The man said, you know what? I don't even want the money. Just throw it back in the pot and reset it and add the 100 to it and make it 350. Wow. That's what this community is about right there. That's crazy. And you got people saying, hey, hope your wife's surgery goes good, Brig. We look out, man. We look out for real. Let's go, man. Heading to Tampa to rep the team. Heck yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. Again, I know some people are upset. Yeah, and so how do I pronounce it again, Ortiz? Spam it until I see it. How do I pronounce your first name? Just so I can make sure I got it right. I am not playing favorites. Listen, I understand that a lot of people view this and they think that's what's happening. I just really want to hear from a couple of USF fans tonight, even if we just make it brief. Mike says he is a USF fan, and he is a 386 area code. So I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to look. And then, Flicks, if you're going to be here for a bit, I will call you as well. We may mix it up a little bit, though. We go back and forth here. Let's get Mike in here. I want to hear from a USF fan. Like, just talk to him. Just talk to him. Man, no, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if that stone is starting to move or what, but I'm starting to hurt a little bit. Ooh. It's open. It's open. Let me refresh. You know when it's open. Brig nailed it. It lights my face up because it's on a white screen. It's open. It's open. Just call again, Mike. When it says unavailable, it's typically because you called right when someone else did. What do you mean, Crip? I called you. I called you, was it the first week or the second week? We'll get you in here. We'll get you in here. I know you're getting tired. I'm trying to get the USF fan in here right quick so we can just see what they got to say. If we can. Come on, I'm waiting. Come on. All right. I'm looking. Come on, the people are chomping at the bit. Come on. You know what I'm going to do? Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do, Mike. I'm going to call you. And we'll get some other people. I see you guys calling. I see you. I'm going to call you because there's only 1386 area code. I'm going to call you. This is what the people want, and I'm here to give it to them. So here we go.
Coop.
What up?
Can you hear me?
I sure can. Would this happen to be Mike Goddard?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It is. So here's the thing. I understand there's really no way to verify this, but you are a USF fan, correct?
Yes, I am. I went to USF from 2005 to 2009.
Okay. So Mike Goddard. Am I saying that right? Mike Goddard?
You are, yeah.
Okay, cool. So USF fan. So let's talk about it here for just a second. Are you one of the USF fans that's pretty confident, like going into this? Just kind of talk to me. Just kind of tell me how you're feeling about this game.
Not overconfident, and I'm not on Twitter, so I don't know all these people that y'all are hearing from. But I mean, Miami's ranked number 8 in the country. We're not ranked at all on paper.
This is
Miami wins this game all day. Cam Ward looks like a Heisman candidate. He's got
At
that
Mike
sidearm
Goddard
throw.
respect.
He's accurate. You're right on what you said earlier about how he doesn't run first, unlike our quarterback, who is a run first quarterback. But you know, I don't want to keep talking about the Alabama game like you say we all do. I didn't think we were going to win that game either. We didn't win that game. Aaron Brown missed 3 long, sure touchdown passes early in the game that would have completely changed that whole game, and he just overthrew his receivers that got behind their defensive back. And you're right, we are a run-first team.
that's kind of the whole veer and shoot offense, I guess, is you run to open up the deep pass, and he was just overthrowing his receivers. So I think the real key to the game for USF is if Byram cannot overthrow his receivers when they get open, behind your defensive backs, I think it's going to be a shootout.
Okay, so do you think that USF can find any success on the ground, or you're saying it's going to be to a point to where they're going to have to open up that passing game and get a little more active in that department? Because he's going to have to, I said before, this is just, it could be any type of scenario, but we know that Miami is scoring a lot of points so far. We know the caliber of opponent, but they're putting up a lot of points on offense. So if USF wants to hang, I said it's got to be 30-plus to hang, 35-plus to win. They are going to have to throw that ball around a bit to make that happen. Like, do USF fans believe that Brown is capable of that this week?
I think we know that he is capable, but we're not exactly sure which Brown's going to show up for this game. We didn't really see him show up in that way against Alabama. It was a tough place to play, and he probably hyped up and put a little too much, oomph on the ball and overthrew his guys. Now he's at home, and I agree with all you guys that there will be a lot of Miami fans there. I've been to every USF Miami game, and there's always a lot of Miami fans that show up to Ray J.
Yeah, Miami fans actually travel pretty well. They really do.
For sure, they're everywhere, and rightfully so. I mean, y'all have a great history. All those national championships in the '80s, 91 and 2001. Which I'm not trying to talk too much crap, but I had to look it up myself. I was surprised to find out that Miami's actually only won one bowl game since 2006.
Yeah, no, and that's why I tell people, me personally, anyways, neither one of us can speak for the entire fan base. Just like you said, you're not part of the Twitter trolling because you're not even really on Twitter, right? I can't come on here and say that all Miami fans own up to that.
Like this guy already. Honesty hurts, but sometimes.
But you are 100% right. Miami has been down in the dumps. Miami hasn't won a bowl game in a long time. They've never won the ACC. We made one ACC championship game appearance in 2017 and got just absolutely demolished by Clemson. It wasn't even close. So what you're seeing is it's so funny because I think these fan bases are butting heads because a lot of the USF fans, tell me if I'm wrong, do feel like USF is trending up. Like they're pumping money into that thing. You guys are getting that new stadium that's supposed to be done by 2027. You got Alex Golish as your head coach. A lot of USF fans do like the quarterback, Byram Brown. You have a pretty positive outlook on your future. And then on the other side, you have Canes fans who have been foaming at the mouth, waiting to be able to talk trash again because so many fans remember the glory days. And overall, minus a few little flashes here and there, it's been downhill. It sucked. So what's happening in these two fan bases are butting heads because we're ready to go all in. We're ready to just embarrass teams and dog walk them every Saturday, Friday if we count Virginia Tech. And USF fans want to upset somebody and really, get people talking.
Yeah, I mean, both teams and both fan bases are hungry, but for slightly different reasons. Miami's been on top in the past, and your fan base is hungry to get back there. Yeah. USF, we've just had glimpses of success, and we're on the rise, and we think we got the right pieces in place finally to get there, and this would be a big opportunity for us on a national stage to show the nation that we are on the rise. And I think it's going to be a close game because we got a lot of players on our team from the Miami area. We've got coaches on our team that graduated from Miami. So, this game's been circled on the calendar for a long time.
Fair. So, all right, Mike, I'm going to kick us over to the official Kim K score prediction, Cam.
All right.
And if you get this score right, you win $250. There's two big reasons I like to do the giveaway. Number one is something just kind of fun and to try to give back to the community because it's it's cool to call in and just talk for a minute and then try to win a couple $100. But number two, I feel like it forces people to be very honest and real with their predictions because there's money on the line, you know? So, from a USF fan, what do you got for me?
All right, I think the game is going to be 45-42 USF. I think there's going to be multiple defensive turnovers by both teams. It's going to be a hard-hitting game. It's going to be high scoring. USF's offense is fast, and, you know, if Miami is going to win as on paper they should, they're going to have to get USF to go 3 and out and get our defense back out there, and we're going to be tired at the end. We're not as deep of a team as you guys, so, you know, that's what Miami's got to do to win, and they probably should win. But I'm going with USF wins 45-42.
What's the score? 45 what? Just make sure I got it right.
45-42.
45-42 USF.
Yes, sir.
Okay, hold on. Are you able to look at the screen at the same time or no?
Yeah, I turned the volume down.
Oh, yeah, okay. This.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Okay, I'm going to lock it in. I'm locking it in.
All right. I like your show, Coop. I'm gonna miss tuning in after this week's over.
Oh, you can still tune in. Whoa, hold up.
Well, we gotta play every year then. You gotta get USF up in the ACC so we can make this every year.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll be honest and real, and then I'll let you go. I would love for Miami and USF to play more often. I said it again, as much as I'm, at each other's throats on social media and stuff, it's actually really fun. Because for Ball State especially, it really was. It's not fake when I say I couldn't get USF fans to come on and do a show. I even offered a few to do like a, you know how when they'll interview someone who has like evidence on somebody and they make them just like a shadow and they change their voice? I offered to do that, like the total anonymous package, and they still would not do it.
Hey, while I'm on real quick, Coop, I just want to call out G2TP saying can't even win the AAC when, didn't you just highlight that Miami hasn't won the ACC yet? Does that mean you don't deserve to be in that conference? Come on.
The conference stuff, man, that gets kind of wild. Like, some people think the ACC is still going to dissolve. Some people believe that they're going to continue to try to grow it and it's going to stick around. I don't know. There's so much stuff going on back and forth behind the scenes. Who freaking knows?
I think that the whole landscape should get blown up and conferences should be regional again. I'd like to see a promotion relegation model like European soccer.
Interesting. I don't think I've heard that take before.
Well, I got a lot more to say about that, but, I want to give other people time to talk.
Hey, you know what you should do? You should stick around, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and we'll do a stream talking about conference realignment one night, and you call in and give me your thoughts, and we break that down. How about it?
Sounds good, Coop.
Boom. All right, hey, good luck on the score prediction contest. I got to say, I hope you're wrong, obviously. But I got you locked in, and it's official, all right? The respect for calling in.
Right.
I appreciate that.
Take it easy.
All right, thanks, bro. Now, look. Was I mean? Yes or no? I wasn't mean. Should have been. Yo, I'm not going to be mean. If we're going to take shots, it's going to be football shots for me, right? Like, if a USF fan wants to jump on here and be like, yeah, man, Cam Ward, he's trash, we're going to back it up. We're going to toss some numbers, and we're going to talk about it. I welcome the trash talk. You can fire away at me. It's fine. I can handle it. But respect for being a USF fan and calling in. I got nothing bad to say about Mike, man, other than that score prediction is wild, Mike. I'm going to tell you. If USF puts up 45 points on this Miami defense tomorrow, I don't even want to say what I would do. Like it's not. There's no way. You can't say impossible. I've gotten away from that. If they put up 45 on Miami, even though that would only make the Canes 3-1, just hang it up. Just hang it up at that point. There's no way once we get into that ACC schedule and we play Cal, we play Syracuse to wrap it up, which they just lost to Stanford, but I'd be terrified. Whoa, but we'll see. Hey. We'll see. All right, let's get it open back up. I will still try to get Flicks in here. So on my planet, thank you for the 2 while we were on the phone. Roachkiller 420, thank you for the 2. We do respect people if they got the cojones to call in and back up what they're saying, and Mike did. I got nothing but love and respect for that dude. So I'm going to get it open back up. Flicks, I am going to get you in. How much longer do you have, Flicks? Because I want to open it up for some others as well. Open up the floodgates and give them an opportunity to also get in here. We'll bounce back and forth. We grabbed a USF fan. Let's kick it back over to anybody, right? To anybody here.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Glad to see Q's got humbled today after beating an injury bug GT team. Good to know the McCord versus King debate is over. Mick Pick 6.
Zach Jones, thank you for the 5. I appreciate you. I know you're counting down the days to that Miami Georgia Tech matchup, and I'm doing the same. If I'm being honest, I'm doing the same. Brandon Hurricane B.
What's good, Coop?
Shares the same area code as myself. I know we've had this conversation multiple times, but it's good to hear from you.
He really say 45, 42?
Well, I mean, I know crazy things happen, so I can't say impossible. That's not fair for me to say impossible. But look, the season's not a lost cause if you lose a non-conference game early in the season and you go 3-1. But I swear, if they put up 45 points, I don't know what I'll do.
I'll break everything in this house.
Because, I mean, so how are we feeling? You scared of these Bulls?
Yeah, ain't happening.
You eat your steak.
We're scoring no less than 50.
Oh, okay. You're a little more hype on Miami than I am. That's 12 more points than what I got.
And I just don't see how anybody can say that they're going to score more than 10.
I understand. I get it.
And I mean, he's not and their quarterback has not proven the ability to run a game and have to throw often.
No, yeah, I know I keep throwing around that 36.7 or round up 37% completion percentage when under pressure. I just really keep pushing that because when you look at Miami's defensive line, they get pretty active in the backfield, right? They get after it. So I want to see how this guy responds, talking about Byron Brown, their quarterback. I want to see how he responds when under pressure in this game. I think it's going to be fun to watch.
Well, I think after Barron hits him once or twice, it's going to be a whole different ball game.
Man, do you know how sick it would have been to have Ruben Bain back this week?
I was just talking about that earlier. I said, could you imagine? I said, having Ruben Bain and Tyler Barron running this man all over the field.
Bro, literally, Ruben Bain got injured on the first series in the first game. Right? Wasn't it the very first? He's hardly played any snaps at all.
If I'm not mistaken, it was.
Man.
I just want to see them on the field together.
I know.
The whole game.
I know, man. It can be something special. And that's eating him up. He put in all that work in the offseason, and he wants to be a part of this, and he is a part of this, but he wants to be on the field playing. So I hate it for him. I know, hopefully by ACC play, I know they're saying he should be. There's more rumors of Damari Brown possibly taking longer than they think that it's going to take. But hopefully Ruben Bain can get out there, because that dude is an impact player. That's a literal game changer. But you don't rush him in, right? Like, you wouldn't want to rush him into this game.
He's our key defensive player who's out.
Yep.
He's the key, and I mean, if you have to rest him, you have to rest him.
Yeah, you got to keep that guy healthy.
You need him for ACC play.
Yep.
That's how I look at it.
Yep, I agree.
He was just, the last caller was talking, and the whole 45-42, and all I could think of is you have to throw the ball in order to score that many points. Because you're not going to line up and just run over Miami and score that many points. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I can't see a world where that happens. Maybe I'm in for a rude awakening tomorrow, but I struggle to see that. And I try to be open-minded. There's a lot of scenarios that could play out, but I feel like it just has to be a complete and total breakdown for Miami for USF to put that kind of points. Something went very wrong.
Yeah, and that means our running backs have to fumble 19 times, and Cam Ward has to throw 10 interceptions in that game.
19 fumbles and 10 interceptions. That would certainly be a record.
That's what it's going to take.
That sure would be.
For them to score that many points.
So, Brandon, Hurricane B, I'm going to kick us over to the official Kim K score prediction cam. What you got for me?
52-6 Miami.
He said it was going to be 50 plus, and he's what was I trying to say? I was going to say you're putting your money where your mouth is, but I guess you kind of are, because there's money on the line, right? You're not betting money, but you're not winning money if you don't get this right. So it kind of works out. It kind of works for that. So let's lock it in. 52-6. Now, is that two field goals or a touchdown and a missed extra point? This is important.
It's just 2 field goals. They're not even going to smell the red zone.
All right. So, Hurricane B, I got you locked in 52-6. I like it, and we got you locked in there. And I'll give you a call tomorrow if you get it right.
All right, I'm jumping back in the chat. Let some of the other people get their scores in.
Sounds good. Let's keep chopping it up.
All right, boss.
All right, appreciate you, bro.
Bye.
All right, peace. All right. Let's see if we can get some more in here. Get some more. You're usually the oldest person everywhere you go on the internet. Keep Bain for the ACC, absolutely. Yeah, don't rush that guy in. It's just a bummer, because these guys, man, I'm sure the offseason is a grind. I remember when I played just at the high school level, and that's as far as I went. Obviously, I'm not going to go any further than that. But even during high school, in the offseason, so many times I wanted to quit just because, like, bro, it's the offseason. Like, I wanted to be out doing what all my other buddies were doing that didn't play football. They were going out, having fun, doing all this stuff. And I remember the two-a-days. I remember getting up and lifting weights we would do 6 o'clock in the morning. We would go outside, we would run a bunch of 110s and do stadiums and stuff. And then later in the afternoon, you came back and you had practice. I didn't have time. I got up, did that, would work a little bit after, take a nap, go back to practice, and then I was exhausted. And it gets tiring. Now, these guys are getting paid. There's NIL, it's college level. They have their eyes on the NFL. The point I'm trying to make is he put in all that hard work and stuck with it in the offseason, got the gains, and then turns around and gets injured on the first series against Florida. And he wanted that game. So I hate it for Bain so freaking much. So let's get it open back up here. I haven't forgot about you, Flicks. I still try to get Crip. We'll still try to get Crip in here as well. So let's open it up. Let's open the floodgates. I'm serious though, guys. For those of you keeping up with my personal life, I think the kidney stone is moving. Hold on. Let me see if. Oh yeah. Hold on. Give me just a second. Let me see if my wife can bring me something. Let me send her a message. Hold on. Have you guys seen the rumors about a couple of Miami players being suspended tomorrow?
This is what it take to wear the U.
Have any of you guys seen that?
Your helmet.
Can't believe I had oranges telling me McCord was better than King because of a fluke game. Mick Pick 6 is a bum that abuses bad defenses. Awful lol.
Hey, thank you, Zach Jones, for the 5. I appreciate you. Hold on. Ooh, I'm feeling some pain at the moment from this thing. What the heck? Oh, it's coming out of nowhere. I don't know if there's any truth to that. I'm just saying, I know people say, Coop, don't spread rumors. Yo. I'm not saying there's any truth to that at all. I am just seeing it on the timeline, so I was asking if anybody else had heard anything. They keep their lips sealed on that stuff, and I'm not going to be the person that tries to push any of that out.
On the side of your
they don't talk injuries,
Call up, please
suspensions.
call me before ending the stream if I don't get in.
All right, sounds good, Daytime Cheese. I'm trying, man. I know we got a lot of people trying to get in here. I heard that on the looking at, I've had a few people send me stuff saying, hey, there might be, I don't know what it would be about. I haven't personally heard anything. So I don't know. That might just be a rumor that fake accounts are trying to get the fan base stirred up. It could be something like that. Hold on, give me just a second. Max is upset, y'all, because he wants to stay in here. I don't know if he'll be good or not. Yeah, leave it cracked. Here, come here. Here, Max. Come here. Boy. Okay, be good. Are you going to be good? All right, we'll see. All right, my bad. I didn't want that pain to sneak up on me. I'm trying to stay on top of it. So maybe it's on its way out, though. All right, so let's get it open back up here. Like I said, I'm trying to get as many of you in as I can. Let's open it back up. Here we go. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. The person you see wear a polo and not look bad, but thanks. Yo. Looks like we have Taylor on the line. Is that right?
Yeah, man. What's good?
Hanging out, man. Ready for tomorrow.
Yo, dude. I do not envy the shit that you're going through right now with that kidney stone and the fact that it's still not out.
Bro,
a week or two.
Get it over with, right? I know, everybody's like, oh, well, maybe. No, there is no maybe. It's coming out. So when the pain just disappears, that's more alarming than there being pain. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think we need to start making wagers on when it's gonna start like when exactly it's gonna come out. Like if that shit comes out like tonight, bro, I'm like, that'll be more entertaining than the game will be tomorrow.
Oh, what do you do if like it's like, oh boy, this thing is coming out, and I told people last week, again, TMI, cover your ears if you don't want to hear this. It's not that crazy, but during the game last week, I was peeing blood at halftime, and then running back in here, and we just kept going, but then nothing else happened. I hope it doesn't happen during the game tomorrow. That would suck.
I'll just say keep the cameras rolling, bro. That shit'll go viral.
Maybe get me banned too. Depends on what shows up.
Probably.
But so Taylor,
Yeah. So
how do you?
Here's the crazy thing, man.
Hold on, I gotta ask you something though. I
bad.
have to ask you something. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
How do you get your steak? Since we're gonna butcher the bulls tomorrow, how do you cook your steak? How do you order it?
Medium rare, man. That's it. The best way to do it, man. You add some collard greens around that, man. Get some asparagus, and then make some taters, man. And then that's it, man. That's how I like it, man. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna score for real. That's since they're a run heavy team. They might just get cooked on the spot, bro.
You guys. Anyways, let's change the subject. I should have never brought that up. How are you feeling about USF tomorrow? Are you scared?
For real, bro.
Yeah, for real.
I really I was not even paying them any thought whatsoever, and then I started hearing this story about Miami's gonna be on upset alert, and I'm like, all right, let's see what this is all about. And then when I hear that they're hanging around with Alabama, I'm like, okay, they're hanging, but they're not gonna do anything, man.
Yeah, and you can't say impossible. As much as I am kind of leaning more into the trash talk side and my confidence continues to grow, anything can happen. I'm not trying to ride the fence. I think Miami wins by minimum 2 scores, and I think it's 3 or more. But I can't say impossible, Yeah,
I mean, they're easily going to cover the spread, but I'll say this right now. If Miami gets up by 3 scores early, it's over. Their offense is not meant to come from behind.
Absolutely.
They have to get out. They have to get out in the lead quick. So I wouldn't be shocked if they win the coin toss. They want to receive the ball so they can get on the board first, because that's going to be their only saving grace. Otherwise, it's over after Miami drops 3 touchdowns on them. And that's probably going to happen in the first quarter.
Ooh, okay. It would be nice to see Miami get off to a good, solid, fast start. That'd be, very encouraging.
It's been worrying me. I'm not going to lie. The run game is still not quite there yet. Well, at least in the first half. That does worry me a little bit. But like I said, Cam Ward, he makes up for that. I mean, you guys were talking about earlier how he's a dual threat quarterback. Thing is with him, he's not looking to run. He is. I mean, if he's going to run, he'll take off and run, but he's not looking to.
Exactly.
And that's what makes him so much dangerous.
Yeah, because typically with someone with his skill set, you would expect them to be running dude into the ground. Not encouraging contact, but I mean, him running the ball would be a huge part of the offense, and they don't really do that. Like we said, it's more pass first. So It's kind of it's an interesting situation. It would be so hard to game plan for him.
It is. And I will say this, he is playing the game at a speed that it's you can tell it's different. It's a lot faster than anybody else on the field. Like, take for example, whenever he took off on his 2 runs against Florida, you ever notice how he just finessely just slowed down and stepped out of bounds?
Yeah.
Everything is going so much faster in his head.
That pissed them off so much. They were so mad.
They were mad. They're like, yo, this dude's just going to step out right in front of me like that. I'm like, dude, he sees the game so much faster than everybody else. It's insane. So I don't know where USF is getting this hype from. I think they're just trying to will it into existence so they can upset us. Because I think they're just looking for that one top 10 upset win so they can storm the field. Otherwise, this team's not good.
So with that being said, all right, we got to talk some numbers, right? So hold on. Let's fix it. We got to move it up here. Hold on. All right, I think last time we spoke, because this is, the score prediction cam here, your celebrity crush was Kim Kardashian, correct? Was that you, or was that a different Taylor?
At one time, it was, so
okay.
this is kind of fitting.
Awesome.
So
okay.
maybe it's a good omen.
So, what do you got for me, Taylor? I'm ready.
All right. I'm going to go with Miami, 55, USF, 10.
Okay, all right. Let me lock it in. 55-10. I don't think you guys understand how happy I would be if Miami can put up 50+ on USF. After everything that's been said and talked about this week, I would, oh man. Oh, I'd be so freaking happy.
And just remember, last week we just dropped 60, and we had, what was it, a 2.5-hour rain delay?
Yeah.
It was something like that, right? And
it's
then
2.5,
Ball State wasn't it? And Ball State wasn't even running their mouth. Like they just were in the way of a straight shot. And I mean, so far all we've heard all week is that USF is gonna hang with Miami. They're gonna beat them. I'm like, okay, y'all just keep giving us all this fuel. Okay, like whatever happens, happens, and it's not gonna end well for them. I'm just gonna say that right now.
I agree. So, Taylor, I got you locked in for the $250 score prediction contest. That prize pool just continues to grow. Somebody's going to hit it soon. I really think they are, because what's happening, you can just get lucky. Let's be honest. It's like probably 95% luck or more. But it is interesting because as we start to get averages for the teams, we see kind of how they play. You can kind of maybe start to get a little closer, So I feel like people are feeling out this team a little bit. They know what they're capable of. So I think somebody's going to hit it soon. I'm serious. So
I agree.
I got you locked in, my man. I appreciate you calling.
Yeah, man. Go Canes.
All right. Have a good night, Taylor.
Later, bud.
All right. Peace. All right. That's multiple. That's multiple at 50. Thank you, Mike Goddard, for the sub. I appreciate you being a good sport and going back and forth with Canes fans. We're just having a good time, man.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Tomorrow will decide who the toughest opponent on schedule is. GT bout to expose Tyler Shuck. UL's only played 0-3 Austin P and 0-3 Jack Street. Tears of joy. Hold
on. What time is that game tomorrow? Is it noon? Please be noon. I would love to be able to watch that game before the Miami game. Wait, 3:30? 4:30, 5:30. I might be able to watch it. It's 3:30. Okay. Like, I wouldn't be able to stream it and do a live hangout like we did Georgia Tech and Florida State. But no, you're very right. I am looking forward to this game a lot because Miami plays both of these teams. So this is a test for Georgia Tech, another test. They lost to Syracuse. But this really eyes on Louisville here. A ranked Louisville team who hasn't played anybody, but they're continuing to hype up, which is understandable until they, prove otherwise. Let's see what they do against a physical Georgia Tech team that's coming off of a loss at Louisville. Who do you guys have in that game, by the way? I know we focus Miami, but we've been branching out a bit this season. I've been trying to do, live hangouts for other games. I previewed some other games that weren't Miami. Who do you guys have? Be honest. Georgia Tech or Louisville? Zach Jones has Georgia Tech. On What Planet has Georgia Tech? Oh, never mind. That's right. You beat VMI. My bad. I'm thinking that was 2 weeks ago. Dang, it's already been 2 weeks? You're right. You guys got to bounce back on VMI. Good catch. Okay, so we're split. Louisville, Georgia Tech, Louisville, Georgia Tech, Louisville. It's literally split. Okay. I don't know. Zach Jones would know. Destination Disney says Georgia Tech 31, Louisville 34. If I had to pick one, I would probably say they haven't really been tested, but I'd pick Louisville tomorrow.
To where the U on the side of your helmet.
Sorry, Zach.
In Spanish, a bull's horn is called a taro, which is slang for cheating. We're about to be cheating on their fans, dropping a 40-plus beatdown.
Donnie! I appreciate the 5, Donnie. I was not aware of that. I like it. Let's open it back up here. We'll do. We're gonna get into lightning round here in a moment because I'm feeling a little rough. So we might have to do lightning round, but the show must go on, right? The show has to go on. Kidney stone, no kidney stone. It is what it is. So let's get it open back up. And the streak continues.
Yep. Every single time. Oh, forgot to pause the stream.
Oh, you're good. All right, so we got my man Daytime Cheese on here. He's been a long-time supporter and been around for a minute. Going to be attending the University of Oregon, but he's going to find a way to balance, the Oregon fandom and the Miami fandom, which I understand because that's where
We're talking balance?
where he's going.
No. Miami's still number one.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, good. Okay, that's good.
Hey, you could take the kid away from Miami. You can't take the Miami out of the kid.
Okay, good deal. I was kind of setting you up right there to see what you were going to say, so you passed the test. Good job.
I mean, to be fair, if in the Natty Oregon plays Miami, I might have to do a half and half jersey because if I have friends on the Oregon team, if I make friends, that's going to be kind of tough.
Yeah, you just make some kind of custom something. I could see that.
Yeah. I'm going to be like Mama Kelsey with the half jersey during the Super Bowl.
Yeah, true.
3 years ago.
That would be rough, man. If you had like 2 children that were like facing off in an NFL game, like, woo. That'd be tough.
I mean, you're proud of both of them either way. They're still some of the best in the country. And they're the best in the world.
Yeah.
Now, the difference is there's 2 quarterbacks because Kelsey Jason and Travis, one's a skill position player, one's an offensive lineman. So, like, yes, they're both offensive, but imagine you have a wide receiver and a cornerback. Imagine you have 2 quarterbacks against each other. That's a lot more.
That's very true. So Daytime Cheese, how do you eat your steak? Please tell me well done.
I'm sorry, Coop. Medium rare.
Bro, I said I wasn't going to bring it up anymore, but I got the vibe from you that you were going to say well done. I completely misread it.
So, I like the juices in the steak. This is going to sound weird, but
you can cook it well done and keep the juices.
The chewiness is nice as well. If I'm gonna be honest, I like it rare too. I think medium well is the worst, and then well done, then you go medium.
I'm about to hang up.
Rare,
I'm about to hang up on you. Good grief.
Well,
this is relevant because I said we're playing the Bulls. So, butcher the Bulls, steak, burgers, haha,
Yeah. One of the things you had said earlier, how many people do you think are going to be left in the student section for the USF game? I think everyone's going to be there the entire game. Because as someone that went to Miami, or lived in Miami, I was considering USF because Miami's a very hard school to go to. So a lot of kids that are Canes fans will go to schools like USF and FIU. That are bigger schools and easier to get into, cheaper schools because they're public schools. I have a friend right now at USF who is a giant Canes fan. Smaller than me because me and you are next level, but he's a big Canes fan. So I know he's going to be there the entire game, infiltrating.
Okay, fair. All right. So then what I'm going to do here, we're going to do a little bit. I'm probably going to try to kick off the lightning round here. Not trying to cut you short, just because I got a late start and I'm starting to feel some movement, some things happening here. I think
you're completely fine.
I think, anyways. Heck, I don't know anymore at this point. But I'll kick you over to the score prediction, Cam. I know massive fan of Kim Kardashian here that Mr. Daytime Cheese is.
More of her husband, or her ex-husband, but damn it, I can't say that on the internet anymore.
$250 on the line, Daytime Cheese. I know you've been thinking about it.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Now, so one of the things as you know, I started uploading on my channel, doing previews, and this week while looking at the stats, I realized that USF is a very, very run-heavy offense. They have they have maybe one or two receivers over 100 yards receiving, while they have 4 100-yard rushers, being Keith and Barry and Browning, 2 of them. So Miami has been very good at stopping the run, and I think that's going to get us a W in this one.
All right.
Now I'm gonna give Miami 42. I'm gonna give USF around 17. It's going to be a tough game for USF. Even though the students will be there, they're all going to be wearing green to support their friends on the USF team, but also Miami. Yeah, like I would go in a green Miami jersey. That's all I'm saying.
They're going to clear them out, Daytime Cheese. They're going to clear them out.
I don't think so, because I think there are a lot of Miami fans that are going to USF. Because, again, public school in Florida, there's a lot of scholarships for in-state students, and especially because if you live in Florida, unless you live in one of those cities that are football cities, which is Boca Raton, Tampa, or Orlando, you root for one of the big 3 teams, Miami, FSU, or Florida. And honestly, it depends, I'm going to be honest, on your parents, because at this point, all the college kids saw none of the glory days of Miami. They saw some of the glory days of FSU. Don't remember any of the UF ones. So it's basically up to your parents. And I think because of the generational gap, a lot of them who aren't alumni of any of those schools are Miami fans. So I think a lot of USF students are Miami fans in just from their nature.
You smell that, Daytime Cheese?
Ox poop.
No, but that was pretty good. I was going to say it smells like money because the chat likes your score prediction of the 42 to 17.
Yeah.
That's that $250.
Well, I'm actually, this is going to sound bad, but I'm kind of hoping everyone gets this wrong until the end of the season. So my money just keeps piling up and I just win all that. I just have to get one right.
I mean, yeah.
You can't risk it, but you're kind of hoping every week that everyone is wrong until the last week that you're right.
Right, exactly. Yeah, since it just continues to grow. Yeah. So hey, now you made some good points though. I see. All joking aside, I'm just giving you a hard time and USF a hard time. I do see what you're saying. So I got you locked in, my man, 42 to 17. And if that does in fact end up being the score, I'll give you a call and I'll get you the moolah.
Yep. The last call from the 305.
Oh man, it's getting close.
I leave Monday and I start classes the Monday following that.
Dang. Okay. It's time.
I start very late.
It's time. Well, hey, enjoy it, man. And I'm sure you're gonna do great. I know you're gonna do great. And have some fun with it, and just work hard, and it'll work. Everything will work out for you.
And the Ducks are beating Ohio State this year. We're doing that for the Canes as well as for us. So
fair enough. All right. Hey, Daytime, I appreciate you, man.
Thanks, Coop. Appreciate
right.
you too and everything that you do. The advice you've given me, you're a true inspiration. And hope that kidney stone. I hope you beat the crap out of that kidney stone.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm very tempted when it comes out to just throw it as far as I can, but I'd rather keep it and name it, you know?
Can he
Just
stay
throw it at the
healthy
wall.
tomorrow? Gotta
Throw it
go
as
to
hard as you
Cal
can
and
against,
come
like,
back home
top
on a
wall, like
Friday and play VA Tech.
the wall, the
Tough
soundproof
stretch
wall.
will
Just throw
show
it
us
there so
everything
it
we
won't
need to
break,
know.
and you
We
get
win
that
all
anger
three will
out
show me what I
by
need to
throwing
know.
it. You know,
Fair.
you're good move.
All right, bro. I appreciate you calling in tonight. I'm glad we got you in here.
As always, Coop.
All right.
All right.
Talk to you later.
I learned that I have to donate first and then call because that somehow summons it.
Oh, it's some kind
I
of
guess-
good luck. Well, hey, let them know for the record. I ain't playing favorites.
It's not playing favorites. Also, you don't have to donate at all. That was a complete joke.
Okay.
You don't have to donate to get in. No favoritism.
You
here.
know how they are. You know how they're going to do. All right.
Superstition.
All right. I appreciate you, bro.
Peace out.
All right.
Coop.
See you. I ain't playing no favorites, okay? I ain't playing favorites. Will the robot lady read this out again?
This is what it take.
She ain't going to reread it, is she?
You.
What do I pay her for? What do I pay her for? On what planet with the Big Ten? Hey, man, what's up? Good to see you. And there's some people jumping in here, man. 3 dumb guys. Yalaha Kane. Yo. Hey, and I agree, man. Yeah, run heavy is definitely in Miami's favor. 100%. On what planet with the 10? Can we stay healthy tomorrow? Got to go to Cal and come back home on a Friday night. Or Friday and play Virginia Tech. Actually, yeah, it's a Friday. That's a 7:30 game, right? So at least it's at Hard Rock, but it's still a short week. It's a Friday game. It's a night game. It's Virginia Tech. They have a dual threat quarterback. It'll be interesting for sure. Tough stretch will show us everything we need to know. We win all 3 will show me what you need to know. I agree. Yeah. On what planet? Thank you for the 10. Same thing, just like with this week, still a step up in competition. USF would butcher. I say butcher because I'm thinking of the Bulls again, but would absolutely just dismantle Ball State. USF would beat them as well. So we're stepping up once again here. But yeah, man. I agree. It's after this, it's real serious business. They're all serious business because anything can happen. But once we get into conference play, because you got Florida State 0-3, you got Georgia Tech with a conference loss.
This is what it takes.
It's getting wild.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Can you give me your top 5 ACC QB SRN? Need to know.
I know what you want to know. Let's be honest here. Cam Ward is at the top. No favoritism. No nothing. Hey. Got to see him play stiffer competition. But I probably do put, you're wanting to know where Haynes King is. I probably put him at number 2 right now. If you wanted me to answer that, you can't say like you said right now. Say, thank you for specifying. Right now. I don't know 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, whatever. But right now, I probably have it Cam Ward, Haynes King. After that, I have to kind of start looking at some other things. I have a little bit of an idea in my head, but I don't know if I want to commit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Late night cervezas had you upside down. We'll see, man. Right, tomorrow. Right? Tomorrow, we'll see. You getting pale, brother? It's because it's starting to hurt. I'm smiling through the pain and trying to pretend like that's not hurting. But it is a little bit. Not gonna lie. I'm not mentioning it because I did. I'm not looking for sympathy or nothing. It's just, I'm trying to push. 45-20, Canes all day. My man Moonlight Meat coming in here. Giving them 20. A lot of people are giving me heck for giving USF 17. Should we second guess that? Should we do that? So let's see. We can do a bit of a lightning round. How about that? Syracuse QB better and Boston College QB better than Haynes King? Would you put Kyle McCord above Haynes King right now? Just talking about right now.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your
Okay,
helmet.
that's fair. Okay, Brandon.
Ward, King, McCord, Holstein, Shao. Tired of these bum Q's fans glazing a QB that got ran out of Ohio Street. Apply any pressure and McCord throws INTs.
Oh, man. ALC is not going to be happy with that list, Zach Jones. So you better prepare the comeback. He's not going to be happy.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Our D-line is going to make Haynes pay this year.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I'm right there with you. Yeah, man. Zach Jones, thank you for the 5. The Pringles guy. I don't know why that guy always makes me smile. Thank you for the 2. What about Bassant? Yeah, man. Wesley Bassant has taken a step forward this year. For sure. Yeah, I'm good. My wife brought me some medicine. It's just trying to push. Let's get it open back up. How about a lightning round? Is that fair? Ayo, I saw you jumping in. Who puts a wedding in September? I feel like I should be able to complain and get out of this for tomorrow. No way.
To wear the U on the side
No
of your helmet.
freaking way, Ayo.
All can't stand scambling QBs. King Russian for 150.
Now, see, this is what I love about this community. We are here talking and breaking down Miami versus USF one final time. And we have people in here debating and trash talking the Georgia Tech Louisville game. I love that. I absolutely love that. Thank you for the 2, Zach Jones. ALC with another comeback. Okay. I love it. Ayo, I actually know the feeling because I was the best man for a wedding in 2021. 2021, the Central Connecticut game. Thank goodness it was Central Connecticut, right? And I was the best man, so, you can't really say no to that, And it was on Saturday during the Miami game, and I'm not going to lie, I was, you know what I mean? This is... Huh? Oh, yeah, hey. Like, you got to figure something out. Come on now, AO. But yeah, it's rough. It should be illegal. There should be a fine, and somebody should serve jail time. That's just my opinion. What's up, CJ? Did you see me getting trolled on one of your last shows? Yes, I did. I know exactly what you're talking about. Let's get it open back up if you guys are cool with a bit of a lightning round. We'll maybe try to go to like 12:45, 12:50. Try to get some people in here. Let's get some more. Get somebody win this $250. Do you want the money? Oh, new number. Yo. Who we got tonight?
This is Destination Disney TV.
Destination Disney TV. Now, how'd you come up with that? Do you do videos?
Yeah, I do videos.
Okay.
I'm in the Orlando area.
Destination Disney TV. So you do like vlogs or something, or you do stuff where you like review things at Disney?
Yeah, I do like shorts and stuff like that of the Disney area, all the Disney attractions, basically everything in the Disney area.
Cool, that's awesome. I'll check you out, man. I've never got to go before. So.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That's something I'd like to, even as an adult, it'd just be cool to experience it sometime. So.
Well, it's like candy. Once you have it, it's addictive.
All right. So now let's make sure that we're on the same page. I've been seeing your comments and stuff, but the viewers pop in and out throughout the night. Who's your team?
Well, I've been a Miami fan since longer than I can remember. My uncle's an alumni for UM, and my father has been watching it since the 80s, along with me getting into it in the 2000s with Larry Coker and watching Ja'Cory Harris, sadly, and Randy Shannon as the head coach. And I've been watching the Miami football team for as long as I can remember.
Okay, so you've been through some ups and downs.
Oh yeah,
a bit.
definitely.
So you're probably.
But I keep my head held high because I don't think there's any Florida football team that has more national titles than the University of Miami.
So then, when it comes to this season, since you've been a fan there for a while, you got to be pretty pumped, right? Are you trying to pump the brakes? Or are you all in?
Oh, I'm all in every single year.
Okay.
You know, I think that this head coach has accepted being in a good program, a program that I've seen, you know, when he was in Oregon, but I think that he's a good fit, and you know, I'm really liking the fact that Cam Ward came from Washington State. You know, he's got some pretty good weapons, and you know, we may not be running the ball as much as we used to, but I can say that overall total yards, we're looking at over 500 yards. So I've been pretty up on top of them and seeing the progress and everything. You know, Restrepo is my guy, and it's like Tom Brady and Gronkowski. You know, when in doubt on third down, Restrepo's getting the ball on a slant, and he's getting the first down.
Howdy. I think that he gets back to, because he didn't have over 100 yards last week, but, you know, Cam targeted Jacoby George a lot, and understandably so. Yeah. He was picking up a lot of yards after the catch and stuff, but I think Restrepo gets back in that 100-plus receiving yards this week. And you were talking about the running and passing and stuff here. I covered this in my preview video, but I was going to pull it up again for anyone who might have missed it, because it is just wild to look at those numbers when you actually compare them, like side by side, Miami to USF. I'll just pull up like a still frame of my preview video.
Okay.
Wow, hold on. Completely messed it up here. Here we go. No, okay, it's not going to work with me. Hold on, give me just a second. You guys can't even see it. Hold on.
No, your picture's just stuck.
No, it's okay. It should be a still frame, but there it goes. Okay, here we go. Ready? Why is it cropped all weird? Still cropped weird. Here we go. I got it. It's still going to be cropped a little funky, but you get the point. So
the Miami Dolphins need to tank for Ward.
I know. I'm seeing a lot of Miami fans say, we need the Dolphins to get Cam Ward, please. I know this is a little jank. I was just wanting to show, in case anyone missed my preview video, the run-pass ratio with USF versus Miami, because it's no surprise that, you know, that USF runs the ball a lot, but just looking at the numbers, this is just total so far this season. USF 143 runs to 89 passes. And when you look at Miami, it's 102 runs to 109 passes. So, you know, super balanced, really, at the end of the day. So that was just kind of jarring, I guess, to still actually see the number. So that's all I was trying to do, was just show it up on the screen.
Okay.
So,
well, I will tell you that I know you're going through this stone and all, but I think you should keep this as a memory to where when we spank USF at USF, you will always remember that for your days.
True. Good point. And then I can also remember when we're playing in the national championship, right, that there were some rough times passing a kidney stone early in the season, but we got through it, and now here we are on a big stage compete. Anyways, stop myself there. Getting ahead of myself, guys. Getting ahead of myself here. So Destination Disney TV. I'm not protecting that. I'm just kicking it over to the score prediction cam. Hello, Melissa. Yes, we are still live. I was 100% on time, just like I always am for this stream. You know we need some numbers. $250 on the line if you get this right. It's happened before, so I promise you it's not impossible. What do you got for me?
All right. Well, I will tell you that there's no way in hell that there's going to be 87 points scored in this game. So because of the first 3 games that Miami has played, we've scored over 40 points. So I'm going to say that it's going to be 48-10.
48-10 for, just to make sure.
4-8 and 1-0.
With the winner being?
University of Miami,
Okay,
of course.
just making sure, because there'll be people that'll come back on here, bro. If you win $250, and they'll be like, Coop, he didn't specify which team wins. He might have meant USF, even though he's a Miami fan. So, hey, we got to, make sure that we cover our bases here. So, I got you.
Well, I can tell you right now that there's no way that I'm rooting for a Bull. I'm going to be a Canes fan for life. I got it tatted on me, green and orange for life.
Heck yeah. I love it, man. So, I appreciate you hanging out tonight and the support. 48-10 locked in. Best of luck for the $250. And hopefully we're celebrating a win tomorrow night.
Co-op.
Should be.
I think you have me blocked loudly crying disappointed when you put me down for Miami 45-10.
Sheldon, I ain't got you blocked. What do you mean? I ain't got you blocked. Nah. Sheldon, thank you for the 5. Let me look. No, I don't have anyone blocked. If you want me to be 100% honest, I know you're making a joke. But I don't even know how to block people on that. Because it's through Google Voice, through VoIP service. I don't even know how to block anybody. So we're going to open it back up. We'll open it back up. Hold on. Did you see the pic you texted me? I have not yet. Let me look at my phone here. Melissa, I lied. I was half an hour late to the stream. And now all of a sudden, I'm having some pain, some shooting pain here at the moment. So we're trying to push. We're trying to ignore. Running into Dono at Halloween Horror Nights. What are the odds? You're telling me that was actually just totally random? No shot. Totally random. There he is. Welcome to the U. Nobody can do it like he does it. Okay. That's pretty cool, man. Just running into him, just totally unexpected. That's pretty sick. Alex is a good dude. He commented on my, we message back and forth sometimes, but he had commented on my, which video was it? My preview. No, my Inside Insight show, where it's titled USF. Shoot, what's it? What's my Inside Insight show? Strongly believes in Miami Hurricanes upset. And Dono jumps in the comment section and he goes, I strongly believe that I have the winning lottery numbers. He jumped in there and started trolling the USF fans. It was great. They're going at him this week. On Twitter, he made a little joke about like getting into Miami versus getting into USF and about USF not being in South Florida. And man, those fans are going at it with him. 20 plus years of off-season champs finally paying off for y'all. I mean, gotta happen eventually, right? You like to hope that being off-season champs carries over into the season. I'd rather be off-season champs than off-season chumps. You know? All right, let's get it open back up. Good to see you, Melissa. Oh, that's the t-shirt? That's funny. That's funny. They sold t-shirts. You guys saw the t-shirts, right? They said Miami beat Miami. Hurricane season ends 9/21/2024. Now, what do you do with that when you lose? Because obviously, even if you're just a casual, like, chill fan, you can't wear that. You lost. Like, what do you do with it? Yo, we got MS79 Canes fan. What's up?
What's up, brother? I'll make it quick. I know you're trying to pass that thing, man.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't ever happen while the camera's on, because I don't know how that works. Like if it's like a sudden thing,
just cut me off the phone and go do it.
Okay. I don't know what to expect. It's my first one, so.
I hear you.
Let me get you written down. I've got your number saved here, obviously, but let me make sure I got your name down so it goes with the score prediction.
All right, buddy.
There it is. Okay, so kicking it over to the score prediction cam, making sure I don't step on a doggo in the process here.
I hear you.
Here. All right. So what do you got?
All right,
what do you got
man,
for me?
We're gonna go with I'm gonna go a little bit lower than some of your others, man. I'm gonna say 40 for Miami and 13 for USF. And the reason I'm saying that is because even if I lose and we win higher than that, which we have the last 2 times, that's cool with me.
Hey, listen, brilliant, genius idea, because that's what I've done.
Every time I bet a little bit lower, I mean, we score 50 or 60, you know?
That's what I've been doing. If you remember, I even said word for word. I remember week 1 against Florida. I said, hey, I know Miami is capable of more than this, but I'm going to take the conservative route to be safe. And I've done that the past 3 weeks, and they've proven me wrong I'm pretty sure Miami has scored more points every week than what I've put.
I know, exactly.
So,
like every time. And it's like 10 or 15 points more.
I'm not mad at it,
I'm not either. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to lose, you might as well lose that way.
Yeah. All right.
The last game I went to was 2013 at the USF at Raymond J. We played them. I think we won 49-20, and Duke Johnson was the running back.
And you never knew if that guy was going to take it to the house when they handed him the ball.
Yeah, he was good, man.
Yeah.
I mean, and in my area here too, my son goes to university in Orange City, man, and that's where that I think it was something Lingard we had got him, but he didn't turn out very well. But man, he was rated really high when we got him, but he just I don't think we were developing then like we were supposed to.
Yeah, it's there were a lot of things going on that were just not good for Miami.
Yep. All right, brother. I know other people are trying to get in and you're trying to get off, man. So
I got you. Pause. Isn't that what the cool kids say? Pause. Or is it no diddy? Is it pause or no diddy? I don't freaking know. It could be
I have no idea.
It could be skibbity toilet riz for all I know. I got you locked in 40-13, my man, and best of luck. I'll call you if that's what it is.
All right, man. Awesome. Well, go Canes. We'll talk to you later,
all right,
bud.
peace, bro.
Bye.
Good. There's always good energy from MS79 Canes fan. Always good energy from him. And you guys are right. Who was it Nick said? Majority of folks have 13 on USF. So that means it's probably going to be some kind of funky, weird, like they'll score like 16 or they'll score 3. It'll be something weird. Because look, I'm going to go down my list. I know you guys are like, Coop, I don't care. I just want to get in. These are the USF scores in a line. Just USF, not Miami, just USF. 17, 13, 13, 24, 17, 45. Mike, who knows? Hey, 6, 10, 17, 10, 13. Everybody's around in that range, and it's because it makes a ton of sense. It does. 38-21, 46-13. Okay. Couple more, guys. Couple more. I'm going to end at 1. How about that? Is that fair? We'll go till 1 a.m. 1 a.m. and then your boy Coop needs to get some rest because if not, then I may not be live tomorrow if I don't get rested up a little bit here. So we'll go till 1. That way you guys know it's not just endlessly going on. You know what the cutoff is. 1 a.m. 1 a.m. Yo, I have an 828. Who we got?
Yeah, what's up, man? It's Tepsky.
Tepsky?
Yes, sir.
Wait,
from Twitter and YouTube.
Wait a minute. Have you not called in before?
Yes, sir, I have.
Okay, I thought you had. When was the last time? Do you remember? Like ballpark?
Mid-season last year.
Have you changed phone numbers since then?
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe it slipped through the cracks. Now, here's what's funny. Funny story. I know I'm doing lightning round, but now my wife puts these phone numbers into the contact list because I always say I'm going to do it and then I forget to do it. So she took over.
Like me and my wife.
Yeah, she took over.
Yeah.
She said, "Give me those phone numbers. I'll put them in your contact list for you after the streams." And I was like, "Okay, that's fine. All right." So it will be saved.
I need the help too.
Evsky, it will be saved. Okay, I promise you.
No worries, brother.
That way I know that it's you calling later. Let me just real quick. For a couple people were asking if I have Twitter. Let me link that. I do a bad job at promoting that. I'll put it in the chat. That's where I update people with what's going on. If for instance, when I was, I had to delay a video by 24 hours due to being in the hospital last week with the kidney stone stuff. Not to harp on that, just saying I'm not gonna make a whole video about that and put it on YouTube. So I post those updates on Twitter. So that's what you want to do. You want to follow me there on Twitter, and you'll be up to date with all that. So Tepsky. Doing a bit of a lightning round, but that doesn't change the fact that you have a shot at $250. It would help if I looked at the right camera here. So let's kick it over to the official score prediction, Cam. What do you got for me?
Yeah. So I'm going to go 34-27 Miami.
Whoa, okay. Now, you got a little bit of explaining to do to Canes fans, making it that close and giving them 27. So
listen, I am diehard. I have been. Now, I won't count the 2001 championship. I was a little bit bandwagon that year, but I have been a fan since. But I think that this is Miami's first true test of this season. And I think that there's a lot to be learned about this team. And I think they will find themselves in this game. And we will roll smoothly throughout the season. But I think this is a little bit of a test on the road at Raymond James. But I think we do come out on top.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, you do have Miami winning. So I got to give you that. Got to give you that. But okay, 34-27. Evsky, I appreciate you jumping in. Hopefully next time it won't be lightning round, so I'm not over here pushing you off the phone. But
no worries, brother.
I got you locked in.
All right, we'll see you, man.
All right, peace out.
Yeah.
All right, 4 more minutes. I would still like to try to get Flicks, are you still here? That would be one more USF fan. We could get Flicks in here. He did DM me his phone number. And 1 a.m., guys, don't let me keep going after. I don't care what happens. Don't let me keep going after. I want to make sure that I'm ready for tomorrow. I want to make sure I'm locked in and we make this thing happen. All right, it's open. It be open. Melissa, you might be the luckiest person I know.
I only called like 3 times. That's just pure skill.
Exactly.
Wait.
And there have been people that have been calling for the last 2 hours and haven't gotten in.
I figured I'd give it a chance in the 4 minutes that you were still going on. I didn't actually think I was going to get through.
Guys, I swear I do not play favorites. I promise you on everything, I do not play favorites. That phone rings, I hit the green circle button and answer it.
I told you I have a secret.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did say that's right. Well, it's just funny because I talked with one person who was actually like, yo, like, this is crazy. Like, you only answer, people that you know because you call them by name. And I'm like, what happens is every time you guys call in, if you're new, I add you to my contact list. So over time, over the years, we've built up, I have hundreds of people in this contact list. We have a lot of the same return viewers. So that's what happens. It's the same people that like to call and watch and talk about the game. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So, what did Dono say? Like, did you see him? Did he see you? Like, how'd that exchange work real quick?
I posted that I was at Halloween Horror Nights on Twitter, and he responded. He's like, he responded that he was going, and then he texted me. He's like, hey, I'm pulling into the parking lot at Halloween Horror Nights. And I was like, what? So we were texting, and he got into the park. He's like, where are you? So we met up. So, like, we didn't just randomly run into each other, but, like, we randomly decided to go on the same night.
Oh, that's still pretty cool, though. I mean, it's still kind of small world because you both could have been doing anything else.
Well, I mean, he lives in the Orlando area now, so, like, for me to be up here. But, yeah, I got to meet Mrs. Dono, who's very nice. It was cool.
Oh, awesome. All right. So.
And you got a name shout out because I was telling her how you and Dono are the reason why I have my start on YouTube.
Yeah, he is a really good guy. I said, I've been trying to go back and forth. I'm sure you've seen the hard time they're giving him on Twitter, like the USF fans and stuff. So he backs me up. I've been trying to back him up, a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I need us to kick their ass tomorrow. I'm going to be at Disney tomorrow night, so I won't even get to watch the game. But I have a good feeling. I'll be in all Miami gear walking around Disney tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think you got to worry about it too much. Oh.
Nah, I'll just tune into your late night something to get the details later.
Yeah, you just pop in. All you gotta do is look at my facial expression. You'll know what's happening one way or another. So.
Well, I'm gonna silence my notifications, so I don't want to be distracted when I'm hanging with my friends. So
fair.
I'm gonna silence all my shit. So we'll see what happens after.
All right, so there is $250 on the line. The prize pool has continued to grow this week. I said screw it. We said it jumps $20 a week. It was at $220 last week. We said $250 this week.
That's $250 worth of hoodies. Because remember, if I win it, I'm donating it to a hoodie fund for viewers.
Yeah. All right, so that's that. Everybody, well, not everybody, but the people who win the hoodies win in that scenario as well. So
exactly.
All right.
And I get half the profit, so I still make something.
Now, true. That's a big brain move right there. If I've ever heard one. A lot of these score predictions are very similar. Everybody's kind of been on the same wavelength tonight. What do you got for it?
Well, I've only heard the last two score predictions, so I'm assuming that everyone's has been in like the 40s to teens range. Is that what's been going on?
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to go, let's just call this a blowout. I'm going to go 52 to 16.
Okay. I'm locking it in. I keep telling people tonight, I'm like, even I didn't predict. I put 38 for Miami. But what I would give after everything that's been said this week for them to score 50 plus.
I have faith in Cam Ward. He's making me starting to sip the Kool-Aid a little bit, and I'm trying not to. But
yep.
It's at my lips.
Yep. Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like one hand is bringing it to your mouth and the other hand is like pushing it away, and it's like, not yet. No. Chill. So.
Yeah, one hand is possessed and the other one still has a brain.
Yeah.
But I will say, not that I'm getting ahead of myself, but I did make sure to have ACC championship weekend off just in case.
Hey, I mean.
Just in case.
Understandable. I get it.
And you were at the last one, and so was I. So we know we need this to happen.
Yes, we did. Hey, remember what I said? We deserve it. We've suffered long enough. We've paid up. We deserve this as Canes fans. That's what I'm talking about. So.
And like basketball season was horrible last year, so I need us to win the ACC in football. The sports gods owe me.
Fair. All right, Melissa, I got you locked in, and appreciate you calling in. Still don't know how you do it because 10 people tried to call at the exact same time. Yours popped up. I mean, I know how you do it. You showed me, but You know what I mean.
It's just good juju because I'm the hoodie girl, so it's
All right.
I'm gonna text you a picture of what pops up on my phone when I call you because your contact photo is hilarious.
Can I show it? Am I able to show it?
You can.
Okay.
It's a screenshot from one of your shows from last year, but it's hilarious. I'm gonna send it to you as soon as I hang up.
All
But
right.
it's past 1 o'clock, so take one more caller and get out of here.
All right. Send it over. Yep. All right. I appreciate you.
All right. Go Canes.
All right.
Bye, Coop.
See you. Yeah, Chris, we're still at it. Unfortunately, I'm going downhill. I am not gonna lie. I am struggling. Look, man, bro. Usually I'm just like, okay, it's fine. They won't know. I'm struggling, man. I'm starting to kind of like lean over, like, what the heck? What is my? So this is what Melissa sees when she calls me. Is Spikey still around? Yes. That's the problem right at this moment, Chris. I think it's trying to move. I think. I truly, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know at this point. But I think it's trying to move because I had my wife bring me some medicine. I'm not feeling it at the moment. And by not feeling it, I mean I am feeling it. It's making me not feel anything else. One or two more for real, and I gotta call it. I know people want to get in the score prediction contest. All right. Well, we have a 561. Is this a first time caller?
Hey, yeah, this is Juice, man. What's going on?
Oh my! Hold on. Okay. First off, real quick, are you able to turn the stream off? I hear like an echo. Okay.
Okay. First off, real quick, are you able to turn the stream off? I hear like an echo.
Okay. I'm not that good with technology.
Okay.
But it's your boy, man, from the Clemson game.
I know who you are. Yeah, that's why I wanted to make sure we can have a conversation here for a second.
Gotcha.
So are you? Hold on. I'm gonna mute you on the show for just a second. It's given like a crazy echo. Are you watching me on your phone or your TV? Your TV. Okay. And can you mute it for a moment just because it's doing this weird echo, and what it's doing is it's blasting this weird like screeching sound. Or just turn it down, or turn it down really low, or just mute it. Okay.
Is it okay now? Because I walked away from it.
I still hear it.
Coop? You still hear it? Oh my God. What about just shut the TV off?
Yeah. Just shut it off. Shut it off. You can go back and like watch it and then like see all that stuff, but just shut it off. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. There it is. TV's off. Listen, it finally feels good to be good, don't it?
Yeah. Hey, if you guys don't know, this is my man Juice. He hung out with us at the tailgate for the Clemson game. He sat with us at the Clemson game. I remember you sat right behind me. It was a little to my left. I look over my shoulder. He was with us. We got to experience the overtime victory against Clemson together. Yeah. And this right here is a good dude. This is a diehard Miami fan. This dude eats, sleeps it, breathes it. This is the man right here. This is the man.
Dude, let me tell you something. We are due, as you know, and we finally got a great quarterback, a great defense, and we're going to blow the Bulls out. We're going to blow them out.
Okay.
I ain't worried about nobody. And you know, when you watch us, crazy stuff can happen, like safeties that we don't get that we know that we got, but the referees don't give them to us, Clemson, and then Florida State back-to-back guaranteed safeties. I know you remember them plays from last year.
Yeah, I remember us trying to pull up our phones and watch replays, and we were trying to see what ESPN was saying about it or whatever channel it was on. Yeah.
But we seen it live. They were caught behind the end zone where the football never got out. There's no way. The football never got out. They got to be a safety. Alabama would have been a safety. Anybody else? But for us, no. It's not a safety. But anyways,
I'm telling you. They say the third year is the charm, and it's looking good for us all the way around. We are dominating people, and we're doing the right things, and we're not throwing that ball left to right. We're throwing it forward. Remember I told you about everybody throws it left to right, and they get tackled before they get to the sticks. You can't win throwing the ball left to right. So as long as we keep doing what we're doing, and the Lord blesses us with no major injuries, I ain't scared of anybody. And I'm looking to go possibly undefeated and the national title. I ain't scared of anybody.
Okay.
I ain't scared of anybody. I ain't scared of anybody. I'm telling you. We're due. We're due. And we are that talented, God bless us. And I'm going to the game tomorrow. I'm going to take my rump to bed in a little while because I'm driving to Tampa from here, which is only about 3 hours. But I can't wait. And I was at the Florida game. And boy, how they talked to the recruits and told them that we were in Florida, brought back visions of the olden days.
Yeah. Man,
when people were scared to put us on the schedule.
Yeah, you got to be there repping Miami. You got to show up and show out in front of them USF fans, bro, because they've been running their mouth all week.
And you know what? I'm going to look at that, and I'm like, what they ever did? I think they only ever think South Florida, Pierre-Paul. That's it, one player. Jason Pierre-Paul, South Florida. So, they don't even have a track record of even having a football program. But, it's great to be excited every week for football because you got a chance with Cam Ward and that hell of a defense we got and the coaching staff's coming through. And it's just the attitude. We don't jump up and celebrate on a common first down like we used to. We're doing it with class. We're beating your with class. The it rhymes with class.
Say it. You can say it. Say it, Juice. Say it.
We're beating your ass with class. And that's what I'm talking about. That's so much more respectful because God doesn't appreciate when you brag. He don't like a bragger. But anyways, that's part of our culture also. But I like it when we just beat your ass and you look at the scoreboard and you know who we are. And you're scared to put us on the schedule. So that's what I'm really looking forward to. So as far as the score prediction.
Okay, hold on. Let me kick it over. I'm going to kick it over.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go with, I've seen a lot of them in the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go 47 to 11. It's something weird.
Look,
and I think they're going to get like a garbage touchdown. I think they're going to get a garbage touchdown.
Okay. Now, I will say this.
Go ahead.
I have seen some very weird scores.
Right.
So I understand, again, when you say that, I'm just being honest with you. People are going to be like, huh?
Right. Why could it be different?
It's definitely interesting. That's unique. I don't think I've had that before, but, I mean.
Yeah. 3 field goals and maybe a safety or they may go for a 2-point conversion and get it.
Okay. All right.
But,
so you want me to lock it in? I'm locking it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I'm going to take that. Now, are you going to any games this year?
Still undecided. It does not look great. Due to some things that are keeping me here, like family-related stuff and some other things. So if you want to come down, I got you. I got you for a ticket. You pick a game, I got you. And I appreciate that. I know there are people that have been trying to look out for me. They've been offering to help and do some different things. Yeah. It's more so things. It's not even like financial stuff. It's just other stuff. So right. I don't know. And trust me, I'd be bummed out because I've been saying it over and over. This would be my one season to see Cam Ward play in person as a Hurricane.
Yeah.
It's now or never.
Yeah.
It's
right,
these games.
Right.
And he's gone. So
it's right now.
So that would suck. It would suck, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Well, we'll see what God hands you. You know what I mean? It's only football, but we love the hell out of it, and we live and die and breathe it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't wake you up tomorrow morning, doesn't pay you on Friday.
Yep.
However, it's a huge part of our life, especially when you're good, and we are good. We are good, as long as we stay away from that injury bug.
Yeah.
I remember I got the comment on your thing before the season started, and I said I'm looking to be almost undefeated because we could slip one game, but I don't see it. After I seen the way they demolished Florida and how they handled the last two teams, they just blew them out like they're supposed to. We're taking out the garbage like you're supposed to.
Taking out the garbage.
Yeah, like you're supposed to. And we're beating them with respect. We're not pointing at the scoreboard, jumping up and down. We expect to do that. Like when I left the stadium and I was at the Florida Gator game, I told everybody there, we ain't got to brag because we expected to beat y'all. We expected to come here and beat you. That's why it ain't as crazy as y'all think it is. The players let them have it, but most of us fans, we didn't hoop and holler because we expected to beat y'all. We did. Yeah, you said stars are aligning and the Milky Way is coming around and the Hale Bopp coming back. All that kind of stuff.
Hey, it just took a little bit of time, Juice. It took a little bit of time, but
it took a little bit of
you know. So.
Oh God.
All right, Juice.
So it's a wonderful thing.
I got you locked in.
You
yeah, it was a pleasure to get you on the line. I'll make sure that your number's saved in here so I can address you properly next time. And
yes.
I appreciate you, and hopefully we can link up and we can do another game again this season. We'll see, but I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah. No, man, I love you and your family, and you keep doing what you're doing, and go Canes, kick natural born ass.
There you go. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, you'll be at the game, but you know what I mean. Enjoy it.
Yep.
All right.
Enjoy it. Thank you, man.
All right, peace, bro.
Peace.
Juice is a good dude, let me tell you. Anytime I see him in the chat and stuff, I always say, my man Juice. He's one of those. He was there with me, Stephanie, Melissa, Dudu, Chris, and his wife, Calderolo Kane. Who else was there? You guys know. Kane Freak stopped by. A bunch. Now, I am going to say, yes, so Melissa, I'm feeling it, and I'm getting very out of it. I may have to call it. I would like to say I don't want people to think I'm playing favorites. Also didn't want to sneeze in your ear. Was there another USF fan that was going to call? Some Canes fans are going to say, "Yo, Coop, like, don't give priority to a USF fan over your loyal Canes fans." I just like hearing their perspective, their point of view. You know, so many of them were not willing to come onto the show, and we had one call in tonight. So if there are any others, let me know. Flick said he wanted to call, but I might have waited too late. Let me know, Flicks, if you're still in here. Yeah, I haven't seen him, Chris, and he DM'd me, and I have his phone number. I'm looking right at it. But I don't want to blow up his phone if he's asleep, and it's, 1:15 in the morning for me. And I know there are a lot of other people, man. Look, phone calls tonight, over 3,000. Again, I know that's multiple from, people trying to get in. But still, that's still phone calls. We weren't able to pick them all up. I started late. I'm not ending late or early. It's been 3 hours and 38 minutes. But I'm starting to feel it with the kidney stone. Again, I appreciate y'all kind of bearing with me a little bit with all that stuff. Last week was so difficult because that wasn't a lie when I posted that on Twitter, where when I brought on the Ball State guy, I was feeling like a little bit of pain, but I was like, whatever, it'll be fine. Hurried and did the Inside Insight interview and then immediately basically left and went to the hospital. And then what happened is we were at the hospital until 4 o'clock in the morning. And then I was sitting here at my desk at like 4:30 or 5 or whatever time it was, rough time frame, editing that Inside Insight show so I could get it posted up by that afternoon because it was already Friday. So it has been a bit of a grind. It's not been fun. But, as I say, if at all possible, the show must go on, and I want to deliver when I promise you guys I'm going to do stuff. I said we were going to do Inside Insight show. By golly, we're going to make it happen. If my wife had to go get the laptop and bring it to the hospital, and I edit there. Stream tomorrow, 6:30, 6:45. Game kicks off at 7. So we'll be doing the live watch party for the Miami game tomorrow, 7 p.m. kickoff. I'll have links to watch the game for free if you need it. Otherwise, we'll have the siren lubed up, ready to go, and it should be a good time. Should be another real good feeling game. There's a lot of stuff. And you just don't even question it. You just keep moving. So thanks for being understanding. Even if you didn't get in this week, here's the good news. If no one gets it this week, the prize pool, continues to grow. If somebody does get it, yes, it resets and drops a little, but it's still $100 next week. $100 is $100, right? So next week is a short week, again, with Friday. So I've got to immediately get on trying to get an insight guest for next week. So if you guys know any Virginia Tech YouTubers, content creators, super fans that rep Virginia Tech, DM me or tag me on Twitter. I'll put out an official post. But ACC play starts, so let's really hype it up. Let's really, really hype it up. 56-20, please be a 50 burger, right? Please. Don't DM, he doesn't answer. Not true. Not true. Yeah, Bryce, we got to get you up there. So I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to call it for tonight, though. I just feel bad. I know a lot of people want to get in here. Top single dono of the night, my man Kane Freak 2001 3 times with the 99, and he had a couple of 50s as well. Thank you for that, my friend. Sheldon with some love, Donnie Hudson, Zach Jones multiple times, the Pringles guy, On What Planet? What else do we have here? Daytime Cheese, straight to the PayPal. Stephanie, straight to the PayPal with the big 50. Roach Killer, Flick Shorts. Who else do we have? Ortiz, there he is. There he is. Yeah, I know it's tough to get in. I know. Duck coming in here. Who else do we have? Danny Hinton. Tyler. Sheldon, you were in here multiple times. I appreciate that. Eric Finkelstein. Frank, the USF fan. He didn't call in, but he came in and showed some love to a Miami Hurricanes content creator, so I appreciate that. Robbie Dukes became a member. Roach Killer re-upped the membership for Tier 3. SBG. Tropigal. Glenn, Bahama SC. Appreciate all you guys. Destination TV, is good to have you in here. Good to have you in here. So we do this every night before the Miami game. We take phone calls. There's an opportunity to win money. Who doesn't need money? We all do. 7 o'clock tomorrow. All this talk, all this back and forth. I guess we'll see. Guess we will find out who the better team is, won't we? You know what to do. I'll see y'all tomorrow.